What's up, y'all? It's Antoine Winfield Jr., safety for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's up, y'all? This is Jahad Wolf from the New York Giants.
What's good, y'all? This is Sterling Shepard.
This is Justin Tuck. This boy Flex Gilbert, Super Bowl 42 world champion.
Chris Godwin from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's up? This is Saquon Barkley. Dex Flores II.
Yo, this is Mike Evans with the Tampa Bay Bucks.
And we about to go live on Flag on the Play.
Yo, everybody, welcome back. Another episode of Flag on the Play, episode 59. Boy, turns back with the host. Feel me? With the guys, Donnie, Nigel, JJ, Karen, Young about to join us soon. And I don't know where Durek Dave is. He always
He's ducking. He's ducking.
He's on some bullshit.
He's ducking, yeah. Niners.
Let's get it started though. Yo, where JJ at, man?
Oh God.
Where is JJ?
Oh, that feels like a minute ago.
It does.
There's no way. There's no way, bro. There's
he's probably getting his jersey.
This is his segment, man. This is
word.
I blame the London game because it feels like an eternity ago. I'm not gonna lie.
Facts. I don't know where JJ is though, but because I'm gonna let him get the floor. But as y'all know, I went to Atlanta. I was with JJ. We went to the game. This game was a win-win for me. Because of course, Pops goes for the Bucks. My Pops had a masterclass on special teams, but then we lost because that boy Kirk Cousins, 509. He threw the ball almost 60 times, and completed almost 72% of his. He completed like 72% of his passes. He went crazy. So I'm gonna start with you. Was this the game to realize that Atlanta could be scary for the NFC?
I guess you could say that, but we've always known the talent was there. We always knew they had Drake London, they had Kyle Pitts, they had Bijan. The offensive line, while it's been a little bit disappointing, it's still been good. The play calling's been good, at least since week 1. We know they have talent, and I think this game, if anything, I'm gonna keep it real. If anything, I think this kind of helps my point that I made a little bit ago during the offseason when I said I don't think Atlanta is running away with this division. I still think they're probably going to win it, but I was trying to tell people I think Tampa is significantly closer to them than people realize, and that was a dog fight. That was a dog fight, and it was a great game to watch. Kirk balled out. Drake London did his thing. Kyle Pitts did his thing. Darnell Mooney was balling out. The run game, they didn't really need it just because outside of Zion McCollum, the Bucs secondary is just horrendously terrible. So I feel like that's all I need to say. I feel like there's someone on here who deserves to have his moment. So Trent, why don't you give him the word?
I don't gotta talk too much because you already know how I told you about Kirk. You already know how I feel about Kirk and how y'all was talking crazy after the Seattle game. But I'm gonna give him the flow. They said Kyle Pitts was cooked. JJ,
I got that swag. I'm gonna serve. I got that swag.
Swag on the surf.
I swag and I surf. I swag and I'm on that body. Oh my God, boy! What did I tell you, boy? What did I tell y'all?
Yo, where's that?
Big Kirko.
Yeah, what is it?
Oh, y'all talking about Kyle Pitts this, Kyle Pitts that? Yeah, I hit him up. You go ahead and stay in the comments talking about he ain't on nothing. Yeah, all right. Talking all that crazy. Jesse Bates, D-Boy. What I tell y'all? Drake London, 125? Bro, and don't get me started on Darnell Mooney. Bro, Kirk made one of his greatest throws ever. To Darnell Mooney, who made one of his best catches ever. What y'all boys talking about? Tampa Bay who? That was telling me we was going to lose. And I swag and I surf. I want that body. Oh my gosh. Bro, I got to watch Kirk Cousins go for 500 in overtime too. Cardell Hodge, 40 yards. It was on y'all team. The ones that y'all was rooting for. The ones that y'all said was going to beat us. I had all that noted. Kirko been invited. Big Kirko Frost, big Kirko Chains. He been invited. Rise up. What I tell y'all, 500 yards by Big Kirko on Matt Ryan, with Matt Ryan in attendance, with Tony Gonzalez in attendance, with Roddy White in attendance. Ring of Honor. Y'all had nothing to say then, and y'all better have nothing to say now. Talking about my Atlanta Falcons like we was going to lose the division. Over here trying to downplay. Ray McLeod out here balling too. Big Kirko chains in the pocket, standing tall. Saying, I don't care how much pressure I see in my face. I said I'm launching this.
JJ, they say Michael Penix was gonna start week 1. QB1 this season.
They told me Michael Penix was better.
They told me they said the Falcons was cooked after one game.
They told me that Kirk Cousins, they told me Kirk Cousins wasn't gonna show no more signs of improvement. That his ankle is still cooked, that he shouldn't be playing. And I told you, I said, bro, give it some time and find out. We don't know if it is for real. Y'all sat here and told me the Eagles are gonna beat us. After that, we go out there and get in the dogfight with the Chiefs. Y'all said they were gonna whoop us. You feel me? Then we pop out against the Saints. Oh, the Saints gonna beat us too, right? Oh, okay. And then we go to Tampa. Not even go to Tampa. They come to us. And y'all said they was gonna beat us too. Me and Trey in attendance. Sweat, because they over here losing. So I said I sweat because they was losing.
Oh my god.
In attendance. On video. Y'all told me Drake London wasn't on nothing. Y'all told me he ain't no good route runner. Y'all called me crazy for saying that him and George Pickens was close, that he could be over George Pickens. All this other stuff, right? Y'all said I was crazy. Look! Look! We turned!
I'm weak as hell, man.
Go ahead, hey, y'all, go ahead and swag serve, boy, because I'm still swag serving to this day. I'm still swag serving to this day.
Bro, look, JJ. Got your little rant on me. He said, nigga said we ain't win the Super Bowl. Chill game. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Also, no
The
bullshit.
stadium was rocking. It felt like we did.
No bullshit. That was one of the greatest games I've ever been to in my damn life. It was like a football concert. It was like a great football. Bro, that shit was elite. But also on the side of JJ, you think this is the game to show that y'all team is a real threat in this NFC?
Man, I'm telling you right now, this game showed. Even I still don't even think this is the pinnacle of our offensive performance. I think this is one of the highest our passing offense is going to be, but I still don't think this is the pinnacle of our offense, right? This game right here showed how potent and how deadly our passing offense could be. Not only that our number 2 and number 3 wide receivers are actually serious. I'm fully aware. I will fully admit that coming into the season, I didn't know if our wide receiver 3 was really going to be a guy that you could really truly say we were like. I was thinking Rondale Moore is going to be our RC3. I'm sorry that he got hurt, but I was really fully under the impression that Ray McLeod going into the season as our slot receiver would have been a negative. And boy, did he prove me wrong. I thought Darnell Mooney and Hollywood Brown was so clear of Darnell Mooney, and I still think he's better. But I thought he was so clear of Darnell Mooney that it wasn't even funny. And Darnell Mooney has now consistently came out here week after week and shown that he is a viable number 2 next to our number 1 wide receiver, Drake London, who, as of right now, still has proven that he is the guy that we should have drafted. I am now telling you this, guys, too, that I thought we should have drafted Garrett Wilson. And Drake London has yet, and time again, proven me wrong throughout these years. Through bad quarterback play, through bad play calling situations, through multiple bad situations they put him in as a receiver in general. And he has proven me time and time again that he, especially against the Bucs, that he will go and show out. So look, y'all want to talk all y'all talk. You feel me? The jury's still out on Kyle Pitts. Y'all was talking all that talk about Kyle Pitts over there putting up 88 yards. Jesse Bates still one of the greatest signings of our Falcons history. We just watched him go make 2 crazy plays back-to-back in that game. He saved this game to go into overtime. Believe what you want, saying Garrett is better. I never said Garrett wasn't better. I never said he was. I never said he was better. As of right now, your take right there is wrong. Though I'm just gonna tell you, be quite honest with you. So, we gonna keep it moving, man. I'm telling you, keep it rolling. On to the next. You already know we went in this week against the Panthers. I dare us to lose. We not losing that. I can go ahead and click this. See if we can come back to that. We're not losing.
Imagine y'all pull out Alabama.
So it is what it is, man.
What's his name? Let me super chat. So appreciate you, Slime. G. Will and Kincaid are hipster picks, overhyped. Yeah, you fake woke. Especially about Garrett Wilson, you fake woke. Hella fake woke. And Kincaid too, because like, yeah, you fake woke.
Yeah, hey, Caden Ellis did go crazy, bro.
He did. You know, bullshit. He did.
Rook was doing numbers. Honestly speaking, even Mike Hughes has been playing well throughout these first four games. In the first 3 games, he was really good.
Hold on. Garrett just had a phenomenal game. What are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about?
Against like one of the best defenses.
Skeet. The fuck are you talking about? I'm chatting.
Look,
I mean, Kincaid's been quiet this year, yeah, but most tight ends have.
We were all questioning the Falcons secondary coming into this year, man. At the end of the day, aside from having the top 3, they said our secondary was very top heavy, which in a way it was. And yes, it's been 5 weeks, but Mike Hughes has been holding it down. D. Alford, aside from him getting a concussion that game, he has been one of the better nickels in the league, like he was last year. He was just up and down, but the nickel position is hard, and he's been holding it down, handling that position. You saw what happened when we put Antonio Hamilton Sr. in there. Fried barbecue chicken. That boy Mike Evans. I said, that's Trent. You remember I called that too. I said, oh nah, this is touchdown to Mike Evans immediately when I saw that. I saw Antonio Hamilton in the slide. I said, what are we doing? I said, this is already over with. So all that talk.
So Najee, do you think this is the game to show that Atlanta's a real threat in the NFC? Though?
I think offensively they can match up with. They showed they can match up with damn near anybody because I mean we're talking about all the passing and stuff, right? But Bijan didn't really get the opportunities just because the Bucs were scoring and they needed to pass the ball a lot. They threw like 58 times, something like that. So if they can match that,
72%
56
percentage, by the way.
That's what Trent. Yeah. So I mean, Garrett ain't better than all. All right. But
hey, Grippy, just keep naming them all, bro, because all of them was balling, bro. I'm telling you. Keep going.
Anyways, because all of them produced. London, Mooney, McLeod, Pitts. Really the only one was Bijan that didn't go off. And he's the best player on that side. So I mean, if you can get him going along with this passing game being more consistent, I mean, they can match up offensively. I am still concerned with this defense though, because Baker had basically all day to throw the ball. Like he's had most of the season, but specifically against the Falcons, they just cannot get pressure. They're probably one of the worst teams when it comes to getting pressure in the league, and they're letting these QBs have a lot of time to throw. So once they get that figured out, then we can talk, I think, about them being a real serious threat to do something serious in the NFC. But offensively, I think they prove they can match up with anybody.
If you want to know something, I pointed out, I saw something entirely throughout the entire game watching that game, right? Bro, Judon was not on the field consistently, at all.
That's
right.
Hey.
In all the other games where we was talking about the Falcons was creating pressure and all this other stuff with him and Grady Jarrett from the interior, and then you had Judon coming out the edge, it was always because we said Judon was in the game. It's a clear factor. Aside from James Williams making some good plays, that Judon, they weren't utilizing Judon all that much, and maybe it's because they're I don't know what their plan is with that, right? But I think that still is a major factor in our pressure situation, because every time he came on the field, Baker Mayfield was forced to run the football.
That's true. He had some
every single time he
scrambles
was on the
in
field.
the third quarter.
Every single time he was on the field, but every time he was off, Baker Mayfield, even though he threw for 180, was in there sitting back there, lollygagging, chilling. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever he wanted to.
Yeah.
So
that's fair.
Karen, how you feel about this Falcons team now? Because you missed the Kirk Cousins mid. I know you took it back now, but still, you was the resident Kirk Cousins hater and shit. So
I took it back. I took it back in 2023, but this was one of the best games I've seen in recent memory in general. Very fun offensive game. If this was probably the best game for the Atlanta Falcons offense to go, because Antoine Winfield was not there. But yeah, Kirk is back. I said in week 1, just like let's relax a little bit. It's very hard to come back at 36 years old, your first game off an Achilles injury, and like the only thing they really need to do is if they get Bijan going, like his offense can be unstoppable.
You get Bijan going, it's over with.
Yeah, like and yeah, I said before the season they were like the 4th best team in the NFC. So yeah, it was definitely a game that was good for the Falcons. So yeah,
bro. And like, bro, Trent, when I tell you this is like the best game I've ever seen Kirk Cousins have in his career, I'm not trolling.
It was.
You think
I'm not trolling. Without a doubt, that's the best game I've ever seen him have in his career. Bro, y'all know the pass to Mooney down in the end zone where everyone was wilding? You know he threw that because people were like, he threw that in triple coverage. Bro, he recognized because I watched it back. Mooney was supposed to run it because it was a clear out route. That's literally not a route you throw anyways, right? I just want y'all to know that. You don't throw a clear out route. That's why me and Trent, we said like, bro, what the? We was like,
when he threw that shit, bro, when he threw that shit, bro, I froze. I was like, nigga, like, bro, what is like?
Because he thought, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was a pig.
I thought he threw a pig.
What? I thought I was like, what are you doing? And then I was like, wait, my jaw was dropped. Just tell you that right now.
Hold on, just so you know, look, Eagles Nation, what's good? Mookie, you gonna come up here, but we're not gonna be standing on one topic forever. We're gonna keep it pushing. Just letting you know right now.
Oh, he getting fried too, trying to say I'm legend. Yeah, all right. Yeah, what happened to your boy, the God car? Anyways,
Saints Super Bowl contenders, right?
Look, he was running because it was a dagger concept. It was a dagger concept, y'all. And so you got the clear out route and you got the dagger coming up underneath. This man, because Ray, it wasn't Ray. I forgot who the other receiver was on the outside. I think it was Cardell Hodge.
It might have been.
What's it called? Darnell was running the clear out. He started fading the clear out because of the fact that he already recognized what the safety was doing. So this is just called playing smart. Now he's playing with IQ on the field as well. So Darnell is he's trying to make a play. And so Kirk recognizes this and says, you know what? I'm throwing this. He dropped his nuts and said, I'm throwing this. I want y'all to see the pocket that Kirk had. Whenever y'all get the chance, go watch that back. Kirk's pocket collapsed on him. Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And he threw a strike because as long as it was a black jersey in front of a white jersey, he was going to throw that football. He threw the football before Darnell even turned around, and Darnell made a heck of a catch. I'm talking about some. He redirected his whole body, flipped, and tracked the ball and still made that catch and touchdown. In triple coverage. Because Tyke Smith wants to drop down. And they all recognize that. That's elite right there. That's elite QB play. That's elite recognition by the wide receiver. That's a great connection already, just being able to understand that. I mean, watching Drake London go for 125 receiving yards, that is come on,
bro. You went for 150.
And then also too, like
he went for like 150.
Drake, he didn't go for 150?
I know you talking about defense.
Yeah.
I think the defense, they stepped a lot in the first half. I mean, the second half because
the second half, yes.
Had almost 20 yards passing, and I think he literally stayed at 200. How much? Where did he stop, JJ?
He might have been sub. Yeah, no, he was around like.
He was 180 yards.
I want to say like 180.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 180, 3 touchdowns.
30 and a half or some. He had like over 100, and then he didn't get over. What's his name? He didn't get over I think like 230. Like they did it, especially
Kirk had 300 at half.
Their game plan was also interesting in the second half. But I see your point. Yes, they did step up in the second half. I can't. That's tough.
We saw Kirk had 300.
I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I haven't rewatched it. Oh, go ahead, Jada.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I could be wrong, but like, didn't you guys mostly just like ran shotgun? Like you really didn't use play action at all?
No. Well, we didn't use play action like that. We haven't used play action a whole lot this whole season. That's the point. Yeah. Okay. So that's why I said we're still not at the pinnacle of our offense too, because regardless, Kirk right now, just being able to recover this, I'm not gonna lie, he's just chilling, saying, just let me sit back here and just be able to pick apart the defense, just see you go right here, and right there.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
let me just go ahead and be able to do that. But Kirk, literally the whole time sitting back there, just reading the defenses, just picking them apart. You got Drake. Drake London don't go out twice because remember he got hurt twice in the game. He don't go out twice, bro. He might be going for 150, bro. I'm just gonna be honest. They could have stopped him.
I thought he had.
He might go for 200.
He had 154, JJ. He had 154.
He did? I thought he had 125.
Yes.
No,
he had 154. Mooney went for 105.
Yeah,
Kyle Pitts went for 154.
All right, so look, Mookie. I know we talk NFC South. Let's be objective here. I know you saw that Thursday night game. You saw Kirk Cousins ball down ATL. What's your thoughts about them Falcons, and can they be a real threat to NFC, bro?
By the way, Mookie, hold that, because hey, remember that? Remember the week before that too? Oh, okay.
Shout out.
Ruthless today.
Cool. They're an okay team.
I respect that because he know he want to say. You know he want to say what he's feeling right now.
Well, they're an okay team. I mean, listen, Kirk Cousins cooked the Buccaneers defense that have not been consistent whatsoever, and that game was a winnable game. Kirk threw picks. I think he's top 4 or 5 in interceptions on this year. It was a winnable game for both sides. So, like, glazing that this is like the best game you see with Kirk Cousins. By the way. It's crazy.
Mookie. This is one of the greatest performances we've ever seen.
Okay. Like the Niners.
What? Like, what do you mean?
This Kirk Cousins performance at Thursday Night Football is one of the best QB performances you've ever seen in your life.
No, I have not. No,
Why are you lying?
The game that I seen on Sunday, and I don't know if we're going to talk about this a little later.
Yes, Joe Burrow all out, and Lamar played better than him.
That's the best game I've seen from an intangible standpoint. But Kirk balled out. I mean, listen, I give Kirk his credit, man. He didn't look good in that first game against the Steelers. The mobility wasn't there, but he's starting to make some plays, man. He started making plays in structure. That's the thing about Kirk. But shout out to the Falcons, man. It looks like the division is theirs, man, especially what we've been doing and stuff like that. So
respect.
Hey, at least he admitted it.
That's real.
So I
don't want to say the division is theirs, like right now.
Yeah.
Guys, let's not act like Tampa.
Donnie, stay on that side. Donnie, stay on that side. Donnie, stay on that side.
I'm not. What, JJ? What did I say?
Donnie, the only team that could have beat the freaking Falcons is the Saints. And we just lost Derek Carr, bro.
Yeah. Why are we acting like Tampa?
I'm not gonna lie.
Why are we acting like Tampa didn't just put up a dogfight on them? Like, yeah, they allowed all those yards, but like, did they not score 30 points, or am I wrong?
But Tampa's defense is something that is not. This is the thing about them, and this is why. That's why the Falcons going to win, because I think the Falcons probably got the best offense in the division. But the thing is that like. Their defense is just not consistent whatsoever. The Falcons and the Buccaneers, right? But the Falcons are going to run away with the NFC South because their offense has been consistent, and Kirk Cousins has been playing with that consistency. The Saints got the best defense in that division. It's not even close. And the thing is that our offense is starting to go down. That's why I just think that the Falcons, from just looking at it and you look at their schedule, they're going to freaking win the division.
I'm not gonna lie.
Dawson. Yeah, there's 12 games left.
I'm not gonna lie.
Hold on. Go ahead. My
bad. Dude, this Bucs secondary without Antoine Winfield is absolute cheeks. Like
they were picking on Tyke. They were picking on Tyke, especially in the first half.
That Bucs, their secondary trash anyways. Regardless, McCollum's their best.
Let me say this too. Yeah, let me say this too. Shout out my dog Antoine. That's not changing how Kirk was playing. I'm not gonna lie.
He's not stopping.
He's not.
It doesn't change it at all, Trent.
No. Wait, hold on. It might drop from 500. It might drop from 500 to 4.
500 to 450. I'm not the way Kirk is playing. That shit is not. Bro,
Trent, didn't you just say in your interview with him not long ago he's the best safety in the NFL?
I said
that only changes a little bit.
You was glazing.
Even if he's not. Even if he's
top 3 lost. You're saying it changes by that much?
He's not even better than Derrick James.
Much?
Bro, what?
Wait, what did you just say?
He's not even better than Mika Fitzpatrick.
2024?
So we all know Jesse basically is in the league, though, right?
No.
2024, maybe. Come on now.
What's the name? Hold on. You can, an impact player can, for sure, impact a defense. Don't get it twisted. Yeah. But Winfield's not stopping Zion getting fried. Winfield's not stopping our other corners getting He's not stopping.
Well, no, Zion did get fried, but yeah, he's not stopping Jamel Dean from catching the work that he got.
Yeah, because Jamel Dean got worked all game.
Jamel Ike Smith got
Hey,
work.
like that boy Ronnie used to say on Razor Cannon, I need some work. That's what that was.
He got worked all game. He's not stopping. I'm sorry, he's not stopping. But
I need some work. That's all he's catching.
Hey, my dog X. Hey, drink my water. My dog X might be making a case. I ain't gonna.
Oh yeah,
Center field
better than Jesse Bates.
He might be in center field. He might be like top 3.
But,
Jesse Bates is literally center field, probably the best. Not only that,
I'm not arguing with that.
Yeah, no, I'm saying he rotates down. He still plays. He plays in the nickel position at a high level. He plays in the box at a high level. He does everything at a high level for the safety position.
Is elite. You ain't gonna get disagreement.
What's his name? So Manny. No, you just can't. We just started. We're talking about the Falcons. Kirk Cousins, the historic performance. You think this is the game that showed that Atlanta can really be someone in this NFC?
You muted.
Where's Mike?
You muted, Mike. Manny, you muted.
Yo, he was fake bugging.
I think his mic's off.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Mic's not off. Yo, he was fake bugging. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, he was fake bugging. And Drake London was fake bugging. And Kyle Pitts was, but they was all bugging. They didn't even get Bijan the ball. That's how bad they were bugging.
Bro, people on Bijan, like Bijan literally had like 12 carries, 61 yards. It's like 5.5 yards a carry. Like,
nah, Kirk was
still
bugging.
solid in
I think that in the NFC, what's their record right now? They 3-2?
They're 3-2.
3-2. Yeah, they'll be all right. They'll be straight. I think they'll make they'll make the playoffs and they'll be good. I don't know.
Hey, yo, and also too, Mookie, why you trying to make it seem like Kirk didn't have an historic performance?
That might be a top 10 performance I ever seen.
No. Now you're lying. But
all right,
in a regular season game,
he said he's ever seen. He said he's
ever seen. Even then, I know there's no way. Mookie, I think
in a regular season game.
But hold on. I'm saying, y'all hear me now?
He threw for almost 600 yards, bro.
My point is sitting there and said, bro, that wasn't no freaking historical game. Like he had a bunch of yards. That's it.
Okay, you do understand. Okay. So look,
that's what I'm saying.
Mookie, you do
historical.
Understand.
This is what we do. This is what we doing here now.
No, he broke Matt Ryan's record for 5.
Mookie, you do understand. You do understand, Mookie. He threw for 509 passing yards. Almost passed the ball. He passed the ball 58 times and completed 72% of them.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He was bugging.
And you,
but he had.
You get completion percentage game.
Yeah, but he could have had more interceptions too as well because he put the ball into harm's situation.
He did it.
Yeah, but that's why I sat there and said,
like, not what happens when you throw the ball.
Kirk Cousins have been a turnover machine this year, bro. Like he had 3 turnover-worthy plays that game too as well. So like to be honest, like look, Kirk had a good game, but is that game better than the game that I just seen on Sunday?
No, okay, yeah.
Between Lamar and Burrow,
he played better than Joe Burrow. Yes.
No, he didn't.
Wait, hold on.
No, hell no.
We're comparing two great games. Who cares?
Kirk Cousins had the best performance that weekend. Him or Lamar?
No, he didn't. It's not even close. Joe Burrow had the best. Joe Burrow had the best performance in that weekend.
I mean,
the way that he was.
The weekend, yeah, he still played on a Thursday.
I'm not gonna lie, but Joe threw that pick. That pick was bad, twin.
No. Hold on. That was Jamar Chase's fault. Hold on. That was Jamar Chase's fault. No. We're not going to do this. That was Jamar Chase's fault. Jamar Chase even came out there and said he ran the wrong route. No. Jamar Chase came out there and said he ran a terrible fucking route. He's supposed to be more inside. He got beat by what's the guy? Humphrey. He got beat in the Humphrey. He's supposed to be more inside, and Burrow threw it to where he's supposed to be at, and he just got bullied off the.
Y'all trying to tell me that Burrow, this performance is clearly better than Joe Kirk.
Bro, Trent, with the way that Joe Burrow was torching this Ravens secondary, the way that he was using them the way that he was
Atlanta got a top 3 secondary
every blitz packages, bro. That's the best game I've seen all season long.
Atlanta got a top 5 secondary in the league.
The Ravens.
You said who?
Also the worst in the
Atlanta
league.
probably got a top 5 secondary in the league.
No, they don't. That's not even close.
No, they don't.
Top 5.
Top 5.
Jesse Bates.
But even then,
top 10
the same logic you talking about. Oh, how Burrow sliced the Ravens secondary. Bro,
Man,
why are we acting like what Kirk Cousins did was not the same thing and not
The
better?
degree of difficulty, that's the only thing you got to talk
Degree of
about.
difficulty did not start off
The
at the
Ravens'
5.
defense hasn't been very good this year.
Hold on. The degree of the degree of difficulty, the Ravens have a way better defense than the Buccaneers, bro.
It hasn't been good.
No. Wait.
Ravens defense has not been
Yes,
good.
Trent. Hold on. You do realize the Ravens this year have the worst pass defense in the league, even before the Bengals game?
Yeah, because they've been going against elite level offenses.
No. Yo, you're
sad.
They've been going against elite level offenses.
They played the Raiders.
Like, bro, y'all keep on sitting there and saying that, the Ravens defense is falling
Is that
off.
true?
No, they're going against some of the top offenses in the league.
They played the Raiders. They played the Raiders.
Can you not look?
Nah, they
decent?
played the Chiefs. They played the Chiefs, the Bengals, the Bills.
You think the Chiefs are like on?
Yes,
No, but I'm just
The
saying.
Chiefs' offense hasn't been good this year, dude.
No, I'm just
not to
saying
the
who they play.
regular
I'm just saying who they
standards.
They have Patrick Mahomes and Spencer Wide receivers all over the field.
Okay, and Mahomes hasn't been as
They
good
just
as
literally
he used to.
cooked the Saints defense that been top 5, top 10.
And that's been like easily their best game of the season.
Yo, man's the ones that you be with, but like dog shit before he got hurt.
Bro, like I said, Joe Burrow, the way that he was cooking them in post snap, the way he was going to scat, the way that he was just finding gaps throughout the defense with quick passes, and he was throwing unbelievable dots. Yeah, that performance was like the best I've seen for any quarterback in a long time.
Can I ask something? I want to ask Mookie something. Can you, out of 10, could you give me a number grade on what you would give Kirk? So out of 10,
9.5.
Okay.
So you think Joe
Burrow?
Burrow 10?
So wait, what about what Kirk was doing pre-post snap?
I can
So
respect
you don't
9.5.
think Joe
I
Burrow
can
could have played
respect that.
any
Wait,
better than he
what about
did?
what
I can
Kirk was
respect
doing
that.
pre-post snap?
First of all, he had balls where he put in harm's way to be able to get picked. He had 3 turnover-worthy plays. 3 turnover-worthy plays where he put the ball where he could have got picked, bro.
Threw 58 times.
So, and the post snap is very questionable for Kirk because Kirk. That's the thing about Kirk is like he always looked for the big plays downfield, especially in the middle. But the thing about Kirk, and that's the thing that separates Burrow. That's why Burrow's the best processor in the NFL. Is that he just dissects the defenses on whatever coverage you give him.
I don't
We gotta rewatch that Kirk perform, bro. Listen, Kirk was good. I'm not.
We might do a film room.
Listen. I'm not. Hold on. I'm not. Listen. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm not mad at Kirk. Kirk did his thing, but is that Kirk performance was better than Burrow's performance?
That might have been
better than Lamar's.
Was it better than Lamar's performance?
Bro,
that might have been the best QB performance all week.
No, it wasn't. Hell no.
Oh my god.
I don't think Burrow played better.
Kirk Cousins.
You know we had 2 Falcon quarterbacks in here, and I remember that game that Matt Schauffer threw for 78% too.
Shout out matchup.
I ain't gonna lie.
By the way, that list is wrong. But anyway.
So
you know the list is wrong.
So look, I'm gonna start with you.
Big Ben is first. Big Ben is first.
72.4, by the way. I don't know how you throw for 72.
Trent, I think that's
you throw the ball.
Trent,
Mookie, I just don't know how you can say. I don't know how you can say respectfully that you throw the ball 58 times, 509 yards, 4 TDs and a pick with a 72% completion percentage. You say
hold on. What was his air? Hold on. I want to ask y'all something. What was his air yards in that game?
Attempted air yards?
Yeah, I want to know what Chris.
Donnie, this is your alley right here.
I'll take a look. I'll try to.
Bro, and it was without.
Oh, by the way, it's confirmed. Drake London's better than Olave.
Jamar took an 80-yard touchdown to the crib.
That's not true.
It's confirmed.
Jamar took a 70-yard touchdown to the crib.
I'll find it. That it was week 4.
How many air yards was Jamar screen play?
Wait, okay, so hold on. So
week 5. Okay.
Wait, I just realized what he said.
Okay, so while you find that, Donnie, so JJ, you got Drake London over Chris Olave?
For sure. And I told you that before the season, and now it's like confirmed.
That's a dumb take, man.
Okay.
What are we doing here?
Hold on, Mookie. So JJ, tell me why you got Drake London over
So let's just talk about them as receivers, right? You know what I'm saying? And their intangibles.
Oh, shit.
I think Chris Olave, and it's not even a huge gap, but it is a gap. I think Chris Olave is clearly the better runner, right? After you talk about route running, because Drake London is still a really good route runner, right? You got Drake London. He got much better hands.
Okay. I got.
Much more adept at beating his zone. He's much more adept at beating his zone.
Say that one more time again, JJ, because you got cut off. So
he got much better hands.
Yeah.
He much more adept at beating his zone. He's much better through contact. He still has great yak. Probably better than Olave. Olave only is a better deep threat and a better route runner than, in my opinion.
I'm not gonna lie.
Not only that, the production matches too.
All right, now you lying. First of all, Olave clears as a route runner. He clears as a separator between his routes. He's much better off the release as well.
He's not a better
vertical
He's not
threat.
clearly a better separator by any means.
Yes, he is. He is a better separator. Olave leads the NFL in separation per route run that have been ran.
Separation stats don't matter.
Like I said,
separation stats don't matter.
Also, Olave is much more versatile. Olave is much more versatile. You can line Olave out the X, still have to be able to give you more impact. The reason why it's looking good for Olave, looking good for Drake London, is because Jared Carr doesn't want to give Chris Olave the ball. He hates Chris Olave. Chris Olave is open every time. He's open every route, every play he's open. But Derek Carr do not know that Derek Carr does not feed Olave the ball at all. So give Chris Olave Kirk Cousins. Guarantee you he be freaking lighting it up. You know how Kirk Cousins force feed Mooney?
Weren't you just saying Derek Carr was the best quarterback in the league like 2 weeks ago?
Hold on. No, hold on.
Mookie, stop, bro. Please just stop, bro.
Yo man, the one that you be caping for, said Derek Carr was a top 10 quarterback. Now let's give him Kirk Cousins?
Yeah, you be capping.
Yeah, that was the first 2 games he was, but I don't know what's happening.
Chad, I just need y'all to know Drake London gets open very a lot. He gets open a lot. He's a very adept separator. He's better than Chris Olave. Not only that, the contact talk when you say because he's 6'5", it's not just because he's 6'5". Because if that's the case, then what's it called? Devontae Smith shouldn't be a great through contact either, but he is. So that really, to quite frankly, you gotta be able to just know and watch them be able to do it. And Drake London is very adept at doing that. He has a much bigger catch radius than Chris Olave, and it's not even close. And he makes all types of.
Yes, it is.
It's true.
No, it's not. Chris Olave.
Anyways, Johnny, bro, Drake London's Johnny. Tell us about the air yards, man.
Okay, so I looked it up. Out of all the eligible quarterbacks for last week, so there were 30 of them. Kirk Cousins had 7.9 air yards per attempt, which is exactly dead middle at 15. Dead in the middle of 15.
He also threw a shit ton of times, so
he did. Yeah, he has more plays. He has more plays than everybody.
That's actually really good.
What about his air yards percentage?
Percentage and per attempt is kind of the same thing.
Bro, why are you hating on this performance? Like, I just don't get it.
No, it's just from my eye test standpoint.
Yo, if Derek Carr threw
in terms of
Derek Carr threw for 509 yards.
In terms of EPA plus CPOE and stuff like that,
you would literally jump through the screen.
The only quarterbacks who were ahead of him were Burrow and
he knows if Derek Carr ever.
And that's why Burrow had the way better performance.
Well, bro,
I'm fine with saying Burrow
much less hold on. So, Mookie, you think Joe Burrow is like the best quarterback in the league?
Yes, he is. Easily. I don't even think it's close. I don't think nobody's playing the way that Joe Burrow is playing. This nigga Joe Burrow is just so great.
Joe Burrow is the best quarterback in the league.
Oh, absolutely. You know why he's the best quarterback in the league?
Explain why.
It's so easy. This is why he's the best quarterback in the league. You can give Joe Burrow any type of coverages.
That's why niggas start hating my dog Joe Burrow.
Listen, Manny.
Let him cook.
You can give Joe Burrow any type of coverage. He'll just dissect it. Like he's one of from an elite where processing, reading defenses pre and post is so much important because the way that defenses have caught up. Joe Burrow is the best at that, bro, of any quarterback in the league. And I don't even think it's close. He's the most accurate quarterback in the league. He's the much better processor in the league, right? He's the best in structure quarterback in the league, right? He gets the better ball placement. He throws with great anticipation. It was elite arm strength as well. And that has resulted into leading top tier offenses when he's healthy as well. That's resulted into leading teams to deep post is one with having a bottom tier offensive line. Joe Burrow right now is peaking right now. And the reason why he's not in top tier of the MVP conversation because his team is 1-4. But that's not the accurate depiction of what Joe Burrow is. That's don't just sit there and just hinder his impact because his defense is one of the worst defense that I've seen in recent years as well. But yes, bro, Joe Burrow is easily the best quarterback in the league. Like when you watch this guy on film, like I'm just like, bro, they're giving this guy a disguised look. He's going to scat protection. He's checking the hot routes and getting the ball out quick. And I'm just like, bro, that right there is like I don't see any quarterback doing. You can have that out of structure playmaking stuff, but that's just not value. We got a lot of quarterbacks that are so redundant. That's why we need more in structure quarterbacks. And Joe Burrow is the best. So I've seen it. He's this new era's Tom Brady.
Hey, look. You say
wait, whoa.
No, you're not in. No.
Damn, I was good.
Anyways, any fucking way.
Hold on. I want to check Donnie. I want to check Trent. I want to check all y'all for sitting there saying Josh Allen was better than Joe Burrow. I need a refund for those takes.
Wait, hold on. Don't check me for that because I'm the Joe Burrow.
Before you even get on my back. Okay, everybody, JJ, can you not attest? Did I not always say they close?
Nah, it ain't no close. No, it ain't close.
Hold on.
You say you do say they're close, but you always say that you're taking.
Yeah, I always say, and I still think it is.
Yeah,
I still think it is.
Bro, it's okay. Y'all don't got to do that though.
Trent, not for 30. Not for 30.
Why? Yeah, for sure. Don't get it twisted.
Trent, not for 30, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna get to it because I'm gonna get
He's
to
a
it.
Diggs merchant, bro. I tried to tell you, bro. I tried.
Mookie.
Oh my God!
Because you know why I'm gonna get to it. Don't get it twisted. What's his name? Josh Allen. I still think Josh Allen is better, but don't get twisted. Joe Burrow still outperforming him clearly way better, and so is
this seat.
Oh my God!
This season,
always been on the wrong end of
Yeah. I'm not arguing against that. You just said Burrow's been one this season, but I mean, I'm not judging somebody over 5 years.
Because I don't look. This is what I'm saying. I don't really care about the conversation right now because 2 weeks ago Mookie was on my pod just saying Derek Carr was the best quarterback in the league. Now,
no, I said, hold on. I said in the first 2 games, I didn't sit there and say that Derek Carr was. Bro, I even had Derek Carr. I said the first 2 games, Derek Carr was playing as the best quarterback in the league.
Okay, I'm saying I'm not going to entertain you a Super Bowl contender because 2 weeks ago you was just saying the Saints were Super Bowl contenders.
They might finish with the worst record, Donnie. They still
because we got injured, Trent. We got injured. Once Aaron McCoy left, we were done, bro.
Derek, we gotta talk about this because this shit just happened. Because we're gonna talk about the Jets. I'm gonna start with you, JJ. They didn't play well. A-Rod didn't play well. They lose to the Vikings, but just today, surprisingly, even though I kind of see it was coming, but I didn't know it was gonna be this early. Robert Saleh got fired. So I'm gonna start with you, JJ. Was this the right decision to happen? Was this the right decision?
I want to start, but I'd rather let the resident Jets fan go and just talk about it before I go.
Yes.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Yeah, I want that brother down there to
Get him
go
out of
first.
here. What I think it was right.
Was it the right decision?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. They in this spot. If they win Sunday, he don't get fired. And the reason why they didn't win Sunday is because somebody didn't play good. And it's not his fault. He wanted that boy Hackett to come in. I don't think it's Robert Saleh's fault at all. I'm not gonna lie. I think they just threw him out. It's like a scapegoat thing. They're gonna blame it because it's a scapegoat thing. You feel me? To say that Rodgers, we stuck it. Yeah, it's cool. Because Hackett's Rodgers' dude. He brought him in. He's gonna want him to stay. We get it. But it is Nathaniel Hackett's fault that the Jets are losing games. Let's be for real. Robert Saleh don't deal with the offense at all. Everybody knows that. He's defensive mind coach. So I think it's
real quick, Manny. What quarterback isn't a diva? Fuck up. What quarterback isn't hurt?
No, but it's cool. But I just think Rodgers. I do think Rodgers got.
It hurts.
I do think Rodgers got too much. I do think Rodgers got too much control of this shit right now, though, because he's still not even playing good to me. Like he's playing very mid-ish. Like so. I don't know, man. It's not good, but we're still a good enough team to where I think like we'll be straight with a new head coach.
Manny, you being
also is true. It's also is true.
Manny, you being too nice and stuff like that, bro.
Yo, Trent,
Bro,
you might go second.
Aaron Rodgers is washed. Like the dude is
This
just
nigga's hilarious.
not the same
Look,
quarterback, bro.
Let me say what I gotta say.
No, JJ. Go ahead, Mookie.
The reason why Rodgers washed, bro, this arm strength has deteriorated. The accuracy is just nowhere near the same. He lost a touch on his ball placement. Even at that go route to Mike Williams, bro. Prime Aaron Rodgers would have threw it on the backside near that shoulder. The man threw it inside where Gilmore had inside leverage on the receiver. I'm like, if that's prime Aaron Rodgers, he's throwing on the back shoulder right to Mike Williams so he can go up and catch it because he's a contested catcher. But the turnovers that Aaron Rodgers is throwing, it just the decision making that he's having in his offense it just doesn't look good. And also too,
he's washed.
Yeah, he's washed.
I can say with a straight face. I can say with a straight face. He's playing like the third best quarterback in New York this year, and I can say that with a straight face.
That's not really saying too much.
And I can say that with a straight face.
I'm not gonna lie. Is that really crazy?
Hold on.
It's not
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Can I
They
say
say Daniel Jones is playing better than him.
Because when y'all say wash, y'all don't understand. I mean, yeah, Daniel Jones playing good, but nobody want to talk.
Hold on, Trent. When we saying wash, we saying that his talent in his prime is nowhere near where is that today.
I don't think he's washed. I don't think he's washed.
I don't think y'all understand though. Russell Wilson is washed. He's washed. Like
that's washed.
He's not good.
Deshaun Watson is washed.
Like,
bro, he's washed. He's washed for being a top 10 quarterback in the league.
You said what?
He's washed for being a top 10 quarterback in the league. That injury that he had to his lower leg, he's not able to plant his feet like that.
That's not true.
That is true.
That is true. He's the way he's throwing.
He's not able to get the velocity that he used to be able to throw with.
That's not true. That's not
true.
Yes, it is. He has nowhere near the escapability that he used to have in his pocket, bro.
If y'all want to say A-Rod has slowed down, I am perfectly fine. But you trying to make it seem like he looks like Kirk Cousins week 1 versus the Steelers?
No, I'm not trying to say that. Trent, I'm not trying to say that. What I'm saying is that the escapability that he used to have and the throws that he used to make with the arm strength is just
still making crazy throws.
No, he's not. What the fuck are y'all? No, he's not, Trent.
Bruh. Can I say something?
He made some crazy throws versus the Vikings just past fucking
Lazard dropped the ball in the end zone like this.
Can I say something?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's the arm strength.
It's not the
arm. It's not the arm. It's his legs. That's the problem.
Hold on. And you need to plant on your right feet to generate velocity and arm strength to be able to throw the ball pitch perking on the dot on the roll.
Okay.
And yes,
Mookie, this is where I disagree with you because Aaron Rodgers, there's only a few quarterbacks in NFL history that are actually able to do that, make accurate throws without planting their feet. Those quarterbacks are guys like Dan Marino, Patrick Mahomes, and the last one is Aaron Rodgers. Those are the few quarterbacks that don't need proper footwork in order to make throws consistently. He's been doing it his entire career. Aaron Rodgers' mechanics his whole career have never been that good. Patrick Mahomes' mechanics his entire career have never been that good. These guys' mechanics are not that good, but it doesn't matter because
y'all dragging stuff that perceived weakness forever is kind of nuts.
What I'm saying is that even when Aaron Rodgers plants his feet, the arm strength and the velocity on his throws that I used to see when he was in Green Bay used to be unbelievable. And he used to throw the ball near 30, 40, 50 yards in the air on the rope with hard velocity. Now today, what I'm seeing is most of some of the throws that I've looked at is underthrown.
Mookie, this is the disconnect. A-Rod is playing bad. He's not like these games that he's playing, he's not playing good, fine. But what you're saying that A-Rod is technically not doing, he's doing it.
I'm gonna be honest.
I don't think
the Broncos game, it was raining very bad, and they missed a field goal. He put him in position to
well,
win
not only that, I think
the Vikings game, they dropped in the Vikings game, they dropped 2 touchdowns, but he did throw pick 6.
I just want to say this about Aaron. I think Aaron ran into a gauntlet that no one wants to talk about. No one wants to talk about it. Denver's defense, especially their secondary, has been like top 3. It's been unreal. Patrick Tan's playing like the best corner in the league. And Riley Moss has been playing like the best CB2 in the league. Both of them have been phenomenal. And then he ran into the Vikings, and the Vikings literally made Brock Purdy say out loud, I could do shit.
he gonna have to start moving getting some motion involved because he's basically the OC. I hope y'all understand that. Like
that's why I don't like the Hackett blame. That's why I don't like the Hackett blame.
Yeah, because he had him in Green Bay. This is like a play. Like if they get Devontae, it's gonna totally change everything. It's gonna totally change.
I agree.
Yeah, Lazard sold last game bad.
Lazard is ass. He's ass. Like
I mean,
and Josh Allen,
he's ass. Like he's Osama. Like I don't
like Rodgers just ran into a
can make up next week. Yo, we win Monday.
Bro, Rodgers is not the same. Rodgers is not.
Yeah, he's not the same quarterback he was 10 years ago. But he's still a good quarterback.
That's why I'm not bugging. We win.
So look, I want to say this. I do want to say this. After all,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Gabe, you being a bot trying to rate, like you being a bot. You don't understand what we're talking about. Like, we talking about an offense as a whole because when you're staying, you gonna have somebody to get open. Garrett's not enough for them to get open. As of right now, he's not enough. He's not enough. That's just
also the offensive line
22 times for him to like.
And he's not, and you need somebody else that's more reliable. And if you get somebody like Tate, it'll look just be like Green Bay because obviously right now it doesn't look like the case right now with Garrett. It just don't.
Bro, look.
Because when he's throwing it to other people and trying to rely on the players, when he's throwing mad dots to Allen Lazard, drop. Like
I would.
And Mike Will, but I ain't gonna lie, Mike Will.
But Mike Will, he's coming off it. He's out. Like, I think Mike Will's a good number 2 for this, but like, bro, I don't know. JJ, what was you about to say?
I think Mike Williams might.
No, you good. I'm saying this though. I do believe that there's some alarming news that we have to talk about with this Robert Saleh firing and how much news is consistently still coming out right now. Do y'all know? Did y'all know that? So y'all already know that he tried demoting Nathaniel Hackett, right?
He tried to fire him.
No. They came out with more information saying that he was trying to demote him. And so then 5 minutes after he demoted Nathaniel Hackett, he was out of there.
Because Rodgers wears the pants.
And I think also too,
the whole organization.
I think also
not even just the thing.
People got to start talking about the front office moves that they've been making draft wise. Like I don't think they've been like outside of what was the year when they drafted Sauce?
22.
Sauce, Breeze. I mean,
Sauce, Breeze, Garrett, Jermaine.
I'm wilding.
Who they missed on besides Zach?
No, 21 was bad. 21 was bad. They drafted.
They got Zach and AVT. AVT is a very good player.
22. They also drafted Elijah Moore.
No, but he's the same from that year. He said from 2022.
Wait.
But he's not talking about from that year before.
I'm not talking about from that year.
2020, that was but that was before Joe Douglas, wasn't that before Joe Douglas?
No, Joe Douglas came in 2019.
Joe Douglas' first draft.
Okay.
19 is when he,
2022, you can obviously tell that was their best draft by far. They cooked. Breeze, Jermaine,
the next year he drafted Will McDonald.
He's fine.
He was one of the better players on Sunday. He was one of the best players on Sunday.
He'll get better.
Huh?
He got the second most.
Oh, Trent, I gotta ask you something.
McDonald's good.
Don't you ever?
McDonald's good, yeah.
So
hey, Trent, don't you ever say Garrett Wilson is better than Olave, bro?
He
because
is.
Hold on. We seen a bet. Y'all sit there. Hold on. Y'all sit there and told me. No. Because I got to address something. Because this was all the narrative of Garrett Wilson. This was hold on. This was all the narrative of Garrett Wilson. Oh, when he gets a good quarterback better than Zach Wilson, he's gonna start peaking as a top 5 to top 10 receiver. I'm not seeing that this year with Aaron Rodgers, bro.
He played great last game, so why does that matter?
He was good against the Niners too.
Listen, he was good last game. But I also saw last game when Pat Surtain clamped his ass up, had him in solitary confinement. But also the net.
Okay, so Mookie, explain to me then. What the fuck was Chris Olave then?
Derek Carr don't target him. Derek Carr don't talk. He gets open every type of route.
He had that boy in hell.
Yes, you don't target him.
So Mookie, you want to talk
I'm not
about
trying to hear this.
Mookie, how many yards did Olave have last night?
Yesterday.
They didn't target him. Chris Olave. Hold on, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Chris Olave was. Hold on. Watch this. Hold on.
You're talking about box.
Chris Olave was
10 yards.
Hold on. Listen.
Four cards.
Chris Olave was in the slot. Chris Olave was in the slot, wide open underneath, and they was targeting freaking Rashid Shaheed on McDuffie. That's what Derek Carr was doing.
Receiver one, he be blurring just.
No, he's not. Rashid Shaheed ain't no wide receiver one. He ain't better than
blurring just for real. Olave don't be blurring for real.
I'm not.
But that's my point. That's my point with.
Yeah.
Who?
Better than Cortland Sutton.
Cortland Sutton. I don't watch. Oh my god. Anyways,
Yeah,
But they just started getting on page.
Can we just switch topics?
Stop. And Mookie,
Yeah,
stop
this
talking.
is going nowhere.
Garrett Wilson's playing like Chris Olave is better. He's not. Chris Olave is not.
He's also had tough matchups too. And
it's not even a calm matchup. And it's not
Clears. Oh my god.
Because I'm not gonna lie, we really want
Chris
to talk
Olave's
about
not better than George
how many
Pickens.
throws has Aaron Rodgers missed?
Yes, he is better than George Pickens. That's a bot take. That's a bot take. Stop it.
It's not a bot take. You don't think he'd do better?
Yes, he is.
Not better than George
Yes, he is.
Bro, let me tell you something, bro. I'm not
Yes, he is.
controlling.
He's a better. He's a better yak player. He got more separation.
Hold on. It was a toss-up.
He clears as a route runner. It's not even close.
That's it.
That's literally it.
He clears as a route runner. He got a better release. He got a better release, and he got
Oh my God, you're talking about shit that includes a route runner.
He's a better separator. That's much more impactful, bro.
Route running
He
again.
separate down the field, bro, and make it much more easier.
Hey, that's why I said it's a toss-up. Trent's saying he's better. I'm just saying it's a toss-up.
It's not even a toss-up.
Is he
Chris
really a
Olave
better
got-
separator?
Chris Olave got
Not a better separator.
George Pickens.
He's not a
Stop
better
it.
Yo, I'm not
Hold on, what
gonna lie,
did Jordan Lewis told that nigga George Pickens? Nigga, you ass. You sorry as fuck. Nigga didn't get another route. That's what Jordan Lewis told that nigga.
Anyways, bro.
You ass,
Anyways, bro.
Anyways,
He's talking about Jordan Lewis.
let's get to the next game. Come on now.
No, we gotta
Yeah.
talk about these Jets. We're talking about because we didn't get all y'all opinions. So, Donnie, what do you think was the right decision?
So, yeah, I forgot we were talking about that.
right, just not
Listen, man, whether you want to admit it or not, Robert Saleh came into this organization with the 32nd, 31st worst defense in the league, and he turned it into a top 3 unit in 2 years. It's just that simple. I think he's basically getting scapegoated, and whoever picks him up as a defensive coordinator next year is going to be thrilled because I think it's going to be a Brian Flores situation. He's going to go somewhere and he's going to thrive, and then people are going to be like, "Whoa, why was he fired? He's so good." And then, it's just going to be the same thing. Like, I still think he's one of the 5, I dare say 5 best defensive minds in the league. Like, that defense was so bad before we got there, and he made it so good, so quick. Like, I understand the offense and stuff hasn't been working. I get that. All this stuff, like, maybe it is best for him to get out of New York because that place is just, it feels like it's burning to the ground. But, man, whoever picks him up as a DC is going to be thrilled. That's
Brother,
really all
he shouldn't have been fired.
No, I agree. He shouldn't have.
I just
I
don't. I
agree.
don't believe the escape. Like, I agree with you.
He got scapegoated. He shouldn't have been fired.
It just tells you that the Jets are just a terrible ran organization.
Duh.
You don't fire no coach within 5 games, especially it's still winnable in that division, right?
And the main,
the Jets are rated 27th in EPA on offense, bro. Their defense is much better defensively, bro. They top 5.
That's what I was going to say, Mookie. It's crazy. It's crazy to say that they fired him for something that he's not even controlling.
Right.
Right. You got Aaron Rodgers. You got guys. Y'all paid Aaron Rodgers. Y'all got Brees Hall. Y'all added Braden Allen on top of that. Y'all got Garrett Wilson. Y'all paid for Mike Will.
You can't.
Y'all got all the guys that Aaron Rodgers wanted out there. Y'all got Tyron Smith, Morgan Moses, and drafted Olu again on top of that.
That's crazy.
ABT. And you telling me right now that you fired Robert Saleh for something that he's not controlling on the offense, that he tried controlling today, actually, before y'all fired him in 5 minutes for it.
This is the reason. Go ahead.
I was gonna say before I get to Najos, where he's going. You don't think, JJ, that like this dead ass is like they fired it. It's kind of like almost like you knew it was not like you knew it was gonna come, but then
I knew it was
how he moving. He was already on a short leash. Like he was already.
I remember Dave was talking about it, right? And I was telling him, I was like, bro, logically speaking, and this is still logically speaking, that you shouldn't fire Robert Saleh for something that he's not handling, right? He's not controlling, right? The organization at the end of the day, he's gonna help make the decision of hire Nathaniel Hackett. But at the end of the day, that was to make Aaron Rodgers happy, right or wrong. I think we can all agree.
Mm-hmm.
He tried taking the decision making out of Nathaniel Hackett's hands, and we don't know what he was gonna do, but he tried taking that decision and making it out of his hands because he didn't like the way the offense was moving right now. And what they decided to do after he did that is go and lean towards Aaron Rodgers. And you can clearly see, because I talked about this with Young, now looking at it, that they were always on Aaron Rodgers' side more than they were on Robert Saleh's side anyways. Saleh, I remember they said that, Young just told me today that Saleh said that Aaron Rodgers didn't show up to minicamp, and it was an unexcused absence. The ownership goes and says it was excused. They knew about it for months, right? I lean towards the fact that Saleh knew that he wasn't supposed to. He was supposed to be there, and they didn't know, and so they're covering up for it, right? They were on the same page. The end of the day, they're going to cater towards Aaron Rodgers versus catering towards Robert Saleh, who's had your defense and keeping y'all in games for the last 5 games for no reason. They were gonna cut him, and logically speaking, that's the illogical thing to do. You don't cut the guy that is leaving your defense in top 10, right?
Top 5.
You don't cut the guy loose from the guy that made all the decisions to get your team in the position they are right now. And then y'all decide to we're gonna go with Aaron Rodgers, who as of right now honestly seems like he didn't even care about your team up until this point. And because he wanted Nathaniel Hackett in the building, y'all go ahead and cut Robert Saleh loose.
Not Nigel, how you feel about
It just.
I was just no.
Actually, yeah, Mookie, what you about to say that so I can get to Nigel?
Yeah, it just tells y'all that Aaron Rodgers is not really a good leader. You know what I'm saying? And you know,
I'm not gonna lie.
Aaron Rodgers is not a good leader. I've been told that people like that is like watching Aaron Rodgers or close behind the scenes is that like, bro, this dude always blaming everybody else and not hold himself accountable, right? And you know, the receivers that he got over to that team, and the way that you know the last stender with the Packers, and the wide receivers that they didn't have connection because you know he didn't build that out his way as a quarterback. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is just a terrible leader, bro. He's not really a good leadership, and he's not a leader among men. And that's the thing that's been happening about Aaron Rodgers to totality of his career.
What does Robert Saleh getting fired have to do with lead? Yo,
hold on, you're not here. Hold on. You know why?
This isn't awful.
Because if the Packers offense was producing and they were winning games, Robert Saleh doesn't get fired. But who wanted that bum ass nigga Adam Lazard? It was fucking Aaron motherfucking Rodgers.
Do you not?
Aaron Rodgers wanted bum ass Adam Lazard.
Mookie.
And has he caused his team? Has Adam Lazard significantly had much big drops in the red zone as well that would have expanded the lead against the Vikings or the Broncos as well? Am I correct?
Yeah, he sucks. Yeah.
Who wanted him?
That's fine. That has nothing to do.
Okay, then that's what I'm saying.
Mookie.
You know, you got to be honest.
That has nothing to do with leadership.
Oh, yes, it does.
We won.
You gotta be
first, bro.
Hold on. When Aaron Rodgers is screaming at Garrett Wilson because Garrett Wilson is running correct route, but Aaron Rodgers overthrowing Aaron Rodgers, and he's blaming Garrett Wilson. What type of leader is that? What type of leader is that?
You're just going to assume that he ran the wrong
quarterback yelling at a receiver because he ran the wrong. Bro, I'm not going to.
No, he ran the right route. Aaron Rodgers overthrew him, and he's going to sit there and blame him because he was not. Come on, bro.
Why would Aaron Rodgers yell at Garrett Wilson just because he?
I know what Mookie talking about. He's talking about that stop and go.
Yes.
Where he caught him ugly. He caught him on the stop.
Caught him good.
He overthrew him.
And he arguing at freaking Garrett Wilson. Bro, Aaron Rodgers is a terrible fucking leader, bro. That's the reason why I have Drew Brees over him all the time. But you know, it's just he's not a good leader. Even in the practice clip, like we gotta be honest about Aaron Rodgers' leadership. The one that he was screaming at Garrett Wilson, talking about bitch, like
when they was both having a regular heated conversation. That conversation.
Yeah, that one. Yes.
And then when they dapped each other up after the conversation. Yeah, I'm sure.
What's the next game?
That is bad leadership.
Not about go Trent.
Yeah, go ahead, Karen. So we go to Lexi.
I hate when coaches get fired for doing their job. It's like really infuriating. The Jets in the second half against the Vikings to completely shut down that offense that has been arguably like top 8 this entire year before this. Wait, what?
First half too, they shut them down too. They only scored a touchdown the whole game.
Yeah, and
yes, yeah.
And like y'all think Aaron Rodgers had some influence on this or something?
They said no. I don't know how.
Yeah, man, that nigga ain't want that.
I don't know.
Yo, ever since the
I believe though that the owner would do some shit like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Like it. Ever since he got traded there, it looked like they trusted Aaron Rodgers more than Robert Saleh, and I just think at this point, they're trusting a 40-year-old quarterback who's not as good as he used to be. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But
we'll see what happens Monday. See, we go back to first, and then all of the
listen, I'm not calling him washed, but like
he's washed.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If we beat the Bills Monday and we're back in first, everybody's gonna forget about all this.
Because like before this game, he was actually playing like
at the interim.
Rodgers was playing like
the only good game I could think about Rodgers having against the Patriots defense. That was it. I
mean, yeah,
you're bugging that second half of the Titans game. He was bugging.
That's true, but like he hasn't played bad before this game. Like
first half of the Niners game.
The Broncos game wasn't a bad game.
Oh shit! I forgot about
that. In the category 5.
He wasn't not against Denver, bro.
I mean, yeah, Denver.
I forgot. No.
Denver.
I forgot.
Denver said they were gonna win.
Donnie, you already said it. I don't even need to say it, but
dude, they
I did.
Great.
Yeah, I did go to that game, and I forgot about it.
Look. I'm gonna start off with you, Manny, because we talking about all these other things, Aaron Rodgers, Washington, that. So I'm about to just ask this question again, because Texas play the Bills. Donnie's king, Josh Allen.
My king.
Feel me? 9 for 30
too.
My king plays in Arizona, friend. Come on now.
He went 9 for 30. He had a lot of drops, but not gonna lie, y'all don't care about the drops. If I say that for Aaron Rodgers, y'all not gonna care. So let's just get to the facts about it. Second game versus comp. Look like shit, smell like shit, played like shit.
30% completion.
So Manny, I'm gonna start with you. Are the Bills pretenders?
No, because they got a shot at winning our division with everything that's going on.
I mean,
to be fair, that's kind of valid.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
That's fair. That's so
that division is in shambles.
Hold on, Trent. You talk about.
Dude, that's
I was laughing because I was laughing at Trent because Trent talk about what he talk about drops like nigga. He only had one drop.
They fake dropped like 8 passes.
I'm saying he had some.
It was only one drop. It was only one drop.
Kincaid dropped
No.
It was only one drop, bro.
They were multiple
I think they accounted for it. They had like 10 total drops that game.
Josh Allen had 3. He had 3 turnover-worthy plays. If you adjust his completion percentage, it was 38%. So he was God.
I say 9 for 30. Look, that's what I'm saying.
Don't always trust PFF, Mookie.
He played.
I trust PFF, but
you're crazy.
I like
get to
PFF.
Mookie, I'm gonna get to you. But Karen, are the Bills pretenders?
Yeah, I said before the season, I had them in the wild card. I had them as a 10-win team. I thought the offensive talent on this team wasn't that great, relying on rookie Keon Coleman. I mean, Dalton Kincaid's good, but they rarely use him. And James Cook's a good running back, but he's not elite. I thought it was just going to be a Josh Allen carry job, and once he plays bad, the offense is terrible. So, the defense played solid they played actually pretty good in the second half, but they're not contenders. I never thought they were.
Nigel?
Oh, what? Huh?
I'm gonna say no because first of all, it was 2020, and it was 2020 the score, and if Sean McDermott doesn't throw the ball 3 times, if he doesn't, or if he at least sets it up where the Texans don't have an easier path to getting a game-winning field goal, this game probably goes to overtime, and then who knows? That's kind of a toss-up. Honestly, with the way the Bills have been playing in the second half, they were better than the Texans. Now the Texans they lost, they lost Nico, and then they lost but CJ played worse over the second half. But overall, the second half they were much better, and their defense stepped up. I mean, Terrell Bernard had a pick. He was back in the lineup. So their defense looks better than it kind of has, or especially last week against Baltimore. With Josh Allen throwing 9 for 30, they still had the chance to win the game. So I'm gonna say no.
Mookie?
I told y'all, man. I told y'all the Bills was not that good of a team, man. Y'all just was over the amount of the weak team that they played in the start of the season. And from Josh Allen perspective, ladies and gentlemen, this is the same quarterback. the things that the flaws is just there. He struggled picking up blitz, especially pre-snap. He locks to his receiver too long when there's other receivers going underneath that's wide open to get to his next progression, which Hollis was open wide open. He just stares down his first read too long when there's the plays being able to develop underneath. You know what I'm saying? In the accuracy, Josh Allen missed so many throws. He overthrew Keon Coleman multiple times. You know what I'm saying? And then, just this misreads that he was making, especially post-snap. Y'all go watch all 22. It was just terrible, man. And, people looked at Josh Allen because he does the things that so exciting that makes people love him, the big throws, and then his escapability out the pocket and be able to make those on the run. And just like, against this Texas defense, man, it was just not good, man. And like I said, man, he's starting to look like a Stephon Diggs merchant. Stephon Diggs was just so good to hiding Josh Allen flaws, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, look what Josh Allen was doing before Stephon Diggs, right? The accuracy wasn't good. He was considered a bust. Stephon Diggs elevated Josh Allen's game because when he will always get open down the field, it would be looking good for him. The way that he was overthrowing receiver looked good to him. But just from a smart IQ quarterback to recognize defense post snap, he doesn't do it to the level of like Burrow, Herbert, Mahomes, and all these other quarterbacks do it at a high level. So, yeah, man, Josh Allen, he's looking like the same old quarterback. Y'all sit there and say that this guy's improving. Donnie, what is the improvement at?
Go ahead, bro.
I mean, listen, it's pretty obvious that the Bills' offense is definitely up and down. That's how it's always been. And listen, I'm a Josh Allen fan. We know this, but I'm also not a coward. If he has a bad game, I'm gonna go out and call him out on it. And listen, you can say drops, and there were plenty of them, but at the end of the day, he was not playing his best ball. I think that's very obvious. It's just as simple as that. I can't freaking chat. But something I will say, Allen always does this every year, even on his best years, like in 2020 or last year when he led the league in touchdowns and all this stuff. He always has those games where you're like, Allen, what the fuck are you doing? Like, that's what Josh Allen has always been. I mean, me and Kieran make jokes about it all the time of, if Josh Allen was more consistent, he would be the best ever. Like, it's just simple as that because he's so up and down. But you can't give him a pass for this, even with all those drops. He's got to play better. He's got to play more control. It is that simple. I still don't think he's playing bad this year. Like, I still think overall he's been good.
No, his first 3 games, he was
compared to the other quarterbacks in the league. He's been good this year. So
he top 5. He playing top 5.
I mean, to be fair,
but the standard. Hold on, Donnie. The standard that you have a guy as a top 3 quarterback, I expect you to play much, much better.
I mean,
okay, then hold on.
I think he's still playing like a top 3 quarterback.
He's still arguably been top 3.
Okay, hold on. Mookie, then what are we going to say about the number 15 guy in Kansas City?
He's not. He's playing decent enough in late game situations.
Now it's decent enough.
No. No, this is the thing about Mahomes. Mahomes is so highly impactful that even because he was torching us last night. But even in those games where he was just throwing and stuff, he's so highly impactful in the fourth quarter, which that contribute to his team being 4-5-0 this season. So like the thing is that like when I'm looking at a guy like Josh Allen, I'm expecting you to be able to recognize the blitz packages that's being thrown your way and be able to make that adjustment pre-snap. I'm supposed to expect you to not overthrow your receivers consistently every time. 9 for 30 is atrocious, bro. That like from a quarterback that his standard, 9 for 30 is terrible. Huh?
Are you gonna say?
Okay, but here's another thing though. Hold on. Here's my thing. We also kill quarterbacks who's playing amazing versus bullshit, and then when they play comp, they folded right now. Josh Allen. Josh Allen, them 3 games before they played these past 2, they used to me. Oh, look how he's doing without Stephon Diggs. He had that 4 TD he had. First, I'm sorry.
I already gave him. I already said that he's
So first, they played 2 good teams. He looked like dog shit.
He does.
Yeah, it has been pretty. I'm not going to sit up here and say.
I don't care, bro. I heard that nigga.
I said he had drops, but I said there's still no excuse. He's got to be better. But my thoughts on him as a quarterback still haven't changed. I'm not changing my thoughts after 2 games. I still think he's a top 2 quarterback in the league.
Oh, don't get it
What?
twisted.
So yeah.
Oh my God! Yeah, see, this is why niggas like Donnie's the reason why Josh Allen's overrated.
This is Mookie. I still think he's a top 2 in the league, and I ain't saying
no.
If you say top 4, that's fine.
He's not top 2. He's top 4.
Top 3 at minimum, Mookie.
Top 4. Okay.
Top 4.
You better not say Herbert.
Okay.
You better not say Herbert.
Josh Allen.
Huh?
You do realize Herbert right now.
Oh no!
Hold on. You do realize Herbert right now.
Literally, yeah.
You do realize Herbert right now is playing like Jimmy G.
Hold on, you made a whole.
You do realize that Justin Herbert is JJ McCarthy at Michigan, right?
Hold on. You do realize.
You do realize that now, right?
Let me respond to that. You do realize Justin Herbert is in QB hell right now.
No,
you do realize Justin Herbert has no weapons right now. You do realize Justin Herbert is in a loss.
Josh Allen.
Hold on. You do realize Justin Herbert. Hold on. You do realize Justin Herbert has a terrible offensive coordinator in the history of sports.
No, Mookie. Time out. Hold on.
Come on,
Mookie,
bro.
I'm not trying to hear you. Mookie, I'm not trying to hear
about
you.
Greg Roman.
I'm not about to hear you about the Greg Roman shit because when other quarterback Greg Roman, he was still balling, you was still shitting on him. Number 2, Mookie. The same coordinator that Justin Herbert has.
What the point number 2?
The same coordinator that Justin Herbert has. Big trust. Lamar Jackson had that same one and was still playing elite.
Yeah, but this is a different. No. I'm not gonna let you get away with that trash tape.
I'm not done. Also, nigga, you just made a video on your TikTok, Julie saying John Harbaugh ruined Justin Herbert.
He is.
So you also have to do week-to-week standpoints of games.
Hold on. Hold on. First of all, Lamar Jackson won an MVP with Greg Roman, but that was the perfect fit. They fit like a glove. Greg Roman was a one-heavy team. Lamar's best ability is to run the football with his legs. Read option, zone reads with the quarterbacks. They were doing that with Lamar Jackson, and he don't have the biggest arm. Lamar Jackson's not no elite level passer, so run no back bases ass pass concepts. Justin Herbert is a generational thrower of the football, one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the league, one of the best processors in the league. Why is he in a run heavy scheme? Of course, his numbers gonna look terrible because they're not maximizing him. He's in office coordinator than Greg Roman, and Kellen Moore and freaking goddamn Joe Lombardi.
So
Greg Roman's the coordinator.
So how, if Justin Herbert's in QB hell, he's better than Josh Allen?
No, Josh Allen this season is having a better season than Justin Herbert. But as a better quarterback, he's still better than Josh Allen.
Why?
He's way more accurate. He's a way better processor. He has a stronger arm. You know what I'm saying?
He does have a stronger arm than Josh Allen.
He has much better pocket presence. Like, yes, he's better.
No, he doesn't. No,
yes, he doesn't. He got better pocket
No, he doesn't. Josh Allen led the MVP in pressure to sack rate by so much last year.
And Justin Herbert is one of the top of the leagues in the sack avoidance in the league, bro.
Josh Allen was number 1, dude. He was number 1.
And Justin Herbert is still top of the league. Josh Allen had better.
And Allen was number 1 last year.
And Josh Allen had the better overall receiver, and Justin Herbert was way more accurate than him. He throws.
And what about this year? You're blaming Josh Allen for all these misses.
Josh Allen is always. Josh Allen is
Coleman, the rookie.
Josh Allen is top of the league every year in turnover-worthy plays.
And he's also top in the league in big-time throws every year.
Because he don't want to go through.
He's second in the league in big-time throws right now, Mookie.
Hold on. He locks on his first receiver. He locks on his first receiver and Stephon Diggs every time. He doesn't want to go underneath.
He puts the ball. Josh Allen is second in the league.
He puts the ball in terrible situations for receiver to get picked every single time.
You hype up all those turnover-worthy plays, but guess what? He's number 2 in big-time throws. Only
And he
behind
leads
Kyler.
it.
With those turnovers he plays,
How many
you
picks
get big
Herbert
time
threw
throws.
last year?
That is what makes Josh Allen Josh Allen. There was no quarterback.
Hold
No,
on.
there was no quarterback in NFL history that can consistently put up those big time throws and limit the turnovers.
Because
Not
he got
named
two
Aaron
of the
Rodgers.
best vertical
He's the only one who can do
receivers
it.
in the league.
That's why Josh Allen is so
He got
heavily
two of the
praised.
best vertical receivers in the league. Gabe Davis and Stephon Diggs.
Gabe Davis.
Yes,
We hyping up Gabe Davis.
Yo, Mookie. No, Mookie. What's Gabe Davis doing right now?
One mic. What I'm saying is this: is that you keep on talking about this big time throw rate. He not big time throw rate right now. You know why he was big time throw rate? Because he got good freaking wide receivers. He had Stephon Diggs and Gabe Davis. He was also the leader.
What about this year, Mookie? He's number 2.
He's also in the Also in the playoffs.
Did Keenan Allen not have a career year last year?
Also in the
Keenan Allen not have
playoffs,
a
he
career
led the
year last
playoffs in turnover-worthy plays every year.
Did Keenan Allen not play for the Chargers
Gabe
last year?
Davis,
Or
bro.
was I
Mookie. What about this year
Clears it, bro,
with
you on
Khalil
drugs.
Shakir, Keon Coleman, and the Toon Squad? He's second in the league in big time throw percentage.
And
Number
the
2,
Toon
only
Squad,
behind
the
Kyler.
Toon-
What are you gonna say about that?
Percentage is a disingenuous.
He's number 2 in total. He's number 2 in total.
Disingenuous. This is being disingenuous.
Kyler needs to lead with 11. He has 10.
He's also this year. Hold on. He's also this year top of the league in turnover-worthy plays.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No,
He's
he's
top
not.
5, top 10. He's still top of the league in
Trolling, bro.
turnover-worthy
Stop
plays.
lying, bro. Stop lying. Stop lying.
Okay.
They're lying.
Bro, Josh. This is why Josh
You're lying.
Allen is the most overrated quarterback in the entire league.
Mookie, I'm gonna ask you one question. I want you to answer it. Okay.
Last one, so I can
Name me one quarterback in NFL history that can consistently make those big time plays while I'm talking Josh Allen type of big time plays while limiting the turnovers, not named Aaron Rodgers. There is no answer because he's the only one.
Drew Brees.
No!
Drew Brees.
We're done.
Can make the big time throws and limit his throw time. Justin Herbert can make those big time throws and limit his turnovers. Joe Burrow can make no big time throws and limit turnovers. Mahomes can do the same shit.
I'm sorry, them niggas not throwing 45 touchdowns before picks.
All right, so look.
Damn.
Look.
Tired of this trick. Took this nigga. They try to sit there and blame Justin Herbert. They blame Stephon Diggs. They blame Stephon Diggs for what Josh Allen doing, bro.
Look, JJ, man, I know you've been talking about these. How you feel about these Bills, bro? You know, Josh Allen 9 for 30. Second game versus comp, looking like
Looking like
So what's your thoughts, Mike?
Bruh, I bet y'all did all that talking, man. You feel me? Y'all already know what I've been saying, bruh. Oh, I'm here for this, man. This, I'm not gonna lie, it's already over with. I told y'all, he was looking like the MVP front runner, you know what I'm saying, a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But what's it looking like right now? Donnie, I know you over there sitting there, you know, the little smirk on your face, man, but it's not looking too good for your boy, bro. Just gonna be honest. He looks like a little stinky, you know what I'm saying? This is me while I was watching that game. The entire time. You gotta be like, you know what I'm saying?
That shit stank, don't it?
Y'all whole Keon Coleman agenda that y'all kept talking to me about?
Keon Coleman,
in the mud. In the mud.
Don't disrespect Keon Coleman like that.
We not
Disrespect. You told me he was better than Worthy. All I gotta say is that Worthy was on this team.
Xavier Worthy has been lining it up this year, hasn't he?
Yeah, my fault. Xavier Worthy been cooking. Like
better than what's it called?
Hyping Worthy of all of them is kind of nuts.
Yeah, out of all the
But who's
people,
been more productive? All I'm saying is who's been more productive though.
Ain't go band for band.
I'm saying
Worthy's been productive.
Ain't going band for band. Coleman's been productive. It's been band for band.
I'm side-eyeing the mess out of you right now because if we go
what
through the
has
first
Worthy
3
done
weeks,
since Rasheed Rice got hurt? I mean, before Rasheed Rice got hurt.
score touchdowns? What are we talking about?
And Keon Coleman
scored
got touchdowns too.
So Xavier Worthy has 12 catches for 179 and 2 tutties. Keon Coleman 9 catches, 175, 2 tutties.
Okay.
Oh
my God, JJ.
Wait. What about on the ground though?
On the ground, JJ, are we serious, dog? Are we serious?
What about on the ground, though?
Don't.
I am serious.
Come on.
Don't do this.
Who's been utilized
On the
more?
ground.
You can't.
You're trolling. You're trolling.
No. Hold on. Skeets, hold on. Skeets, you can't say stop stat watching when JJ.
I don't know why we're doing this. Xavier Worthy has clearly been more productive. Like this is not even a question.
Also, I want to let y'all know this too.
Question. He got 3 less catches with the same amount of yards.
I want to listen.
Wait, does that not help me? Wait, does that not help me?
Leon Coleman has 3 less catches with the same amount of yards.
Okay, congratulations. Josh Allen threw up a bomb.
They've been the same production is the point. I don't know why you're trying to act like he's been way more.
No. Production is not. I'm talking about not only on the stat sheet, bro.
They got the same amount of
So
touchdowns.
what are you talking about, JJ?
We're talking about the aura.
On the team.
Bro, Xavier Worthy's more aura. That's why.
You said production, and you're saying it's not on the stats. What else would you be talking about?
Only on the stat sheet, man. Anyways, let's go back to what we were talking about. This is mainly about Josh Allen. We're getting off track, bro. There's no point in doing this.
You the one who brought it up.
All I gotta say is 9 for 30. 9 for 30.
That's 5.
Let that be Lamar.
Let that be Joe Burrow.
I seen Lamar throw bad.
Let's not act like that. He ain't getting dragged though. Let's not.
Let that be Joe. Let Joe Burrow go 9 for 30 against the Ravens. What y'all saying right
9 for 30, my phone blow up.
The same things we'd be saying about Josh Allen, JJ. What are we talking about?
Nah.
We'd be saying the same thing.
Y'all be talking way worse.
About Joe Burrow? Joe Burrow PR. You're telling me Joe Burrow PR ain't
more glazed.
Come on.
Hold on. Also, I want to say this.
Donnie
would have
literally jumped.
Hold on, dude. Hold on.
To say what he had to say.
Hold on. I want to say this. Donnie, you got to also understand. Dak Prescott was second in lead in big time throw rate, and he also had lower turnover worthy plays than Josh Allen.
We're still talking about this. Are you kidding me?
Anyways.
Joe Burrow is the best quarterback in the NFL.
Back to what I'm saying, bro. The Bills, like I said, kind of showing exactly what I said. Their offense stagnant. Like it was going to be contingent on Keon Coleman being able to do what he was going to do, and guess what?
Josh like he got Burrow PR. Exactly.
Not really doing anything.
Hold on. Okay, y'all did cook.
James Cook and friends, like I said.
Y'all did cook.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying. Because y'all can't sit here and be like
If Joe Burrow goes for 9 for 30, I'm hearing from all y'all right now, especially Trent.
Yeah, you damn right. I didn't see Burrow.
Then.
I didn't see Burrow throw for 80. I didn't see Burrow throw for 80 passing yards in a whole football game.
Yeah, but he was hurt.
Bro, Patrick Mahomes would get dragged for 9 for 30. Right, he would. They'd get dragged the same
Any quarterback would.
Hold on. Yeah, but the reason why Burrow gets the benefit of the doubt because nobody has better intangibles than him, and nobody has ever.
Let's be real. We know Joe Burrow gets the doubt. We know, bro. I'm the biggest Joe Burrow fan maybe in the world, bro. I'm telling you this right now. Joe Burrow gets the benefit of the doubt because he's
every bad time.
He gets the
benefit of the doubt every time. He's the most
because he's the only motherfucker who dropped his nuts and beat 15. That's the only reason.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
That's not true. That's not true.
15 when I was a senior.
So why Brock Purdy don't get the benefit of the doubt?
Because he ain't beat 15.
No, but Brock Purdy be making deep postseason runs.
He didn't beat 15.
It don't matter. Y'all be disrespecting Brock Purdy every time he makes deep postseason runs.
Hold on. Well, I mean, Purdy did just play like shit.
I ain't gonna lie. Y'all lucky. I'll be so honest. Y'all lucky that Stafford beat. Y'all lucky Stafford won that Super Bowl. If Brock won the Super Bowl, or imagine how people would have been talking about him.
Hold on, Mandy. They be sitting there. These wins and losses as a quarterback stat guy be sitting there and evaluating wins and losses as a quarterback stat. But y'all don't sit there and prop up Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy making deep postseason runs. That's look good. Huh?
Who thinks wins are QB stat in this panel right now?
No one.
Nobody thinks?
No.
Talk to the wrong people.
Okay. Well, PC did. But like I said it is what it is, bro. Like
I need JJ to keep talking because he was elaborate. He was going crazy. So JJ, continue what you were saying, bro, so I can get to my part. So I can talk to
regardless. Like I said,
we already in the current, bro.
I told y'all this before the season started, bro. This whole little thing that y'all saw with James Cook and friends, you know what I'm saying? Aside from Josh Allen, James Cook and friends, let me rephrase that. But right now, it's James Cook and friends, just to be real. But that whole thing y'all was talking about, that whole thing y'all saw, you feel me? I'm not hearing none of that. Because when they had to go face the real stuff, now when they got to the real stuff, Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? So, Josh Allen, who they play next week, y'all? Kieran, I know you got
the Jets.
They play the Jets. They play his
kryptonite. His kryptonite.
Let him play another.
I'm not gonna lie. If he cooks that defense, maybe
Chris Roberts. I'm not respecting Shakir. I'm not.
He's gonna throw some picks.
Shakir's been okay. He's been okay.
Y'all told me Kincaid was gonna show up. He ain't show up.
This year, and his name is Brock Purdy.
What, Kincaid?
Yeah, I told me Kincaid was gonna show up. He ain't show up. Shoot, I know y'all was.
He's a top 7 tight end, no, did you?
No.
He top tight end in the game, did you?
I don't know why.
He top 8.
According to Skeets.
He top 10.
Go ahead, Slime. Hey, let him know. Let him know.
Skeets will say anything to this.
Oh, nigga, Skeets.
Anyways, bro.
So like I said, bro, Josh Allen. I told y'all he had to keep on doing what he did the weeks before he played these last two teams to be still in MVP
Monday
contention.
his kryptonite. Monday's his biggest kryptonite.
Look,
it's over.
Chat, all I want y'all to chat, all the people that was on my nuts for 3 weeks straight about how Josh Allen was looking without Stephon Diggs. Hit me back, bro. I haven't seen y'all yet. Hit me back. I just want to have a conversation. That's cool. I mean, if Josh Allen can do it, that's fine. But they playing comp. Who's helping?
And hold on, and Trent, don't let them get away with them sitting there and say they don't got no weapons, because Josh Allen was like, Keon Coleman got the best body control he has ever seen for any player that he's played with. You know, he was hyping on Keon Coleman.
Y'all was on my nuts when y'all was on my nuts, bro. Oh, Josh Allen looking, he performed out with stuff on this.
I see Aaron Rodgers still having
Just talk to me. Just talk to me.
Huh?
Diggs looks worse without Josh Allen. You sound like a fucking bot. Like, I don't know how he looks worse.
I don't think he look worse.
I don't know.
There's just mad niggas on his team.
Word. What are y'all talking about? Anyways,
let's
keep going with these games, because of course, start with you, Manny. Start with you because this is your guy, and you know Joe Burrow and the Bengals. But also, you know, we got to talk about both sides, bro. You know, feel me? Lamar, classic game, went crazy. Joe Burrow went crazy. But low-key, the bigger thing, though, and shout out King Harry for the late game run. The Bengals dropped to 1-4. Do you think they can still make the playoffs, or is it time to look towards next year?
No, they can still make the playoffs. I think they can still make the playoffs because I think they have a 3-chance window. You have to either go. You can't finish worse than 10-7 and get in. So I think if they aim to at least get 10-7, they'll be all right. Their defense is straight moose. I think they'll beat the Ravens one more time. They got to play Pittsburgh. They'll beat the Browns. So I think they got a shot because Joe Burrow's playing at, to me, like the best, probably top 2 quarterback in the league right now. So we'll see what's up. But if Joe Shiesty keeps playing like this, and they're playing teams that, damn, they got some tough losses, bro.
They got 2 easy games this week. They got the Giants and the Browns.
All right, so we'll see what's up. But I don't go no, but the Giants just beat the Seahawks and Malik coming back.
That's true.
And Daniel Jones playing good, so we'll see what's up. But I think they'll still make the offs. I'm not.
Let me get on this.
I can't count them out yet. 1-5, I count them out. 1-5, you screwed.
Manny. Listen, bro. They're not gonna win no games with that defense like that, bro. They defense can't stop a parked car, bro. They can't stop the run. They safeties is getting burnt up and down the field. Like, what are we talking about? You go back on that film, look how many breaking covers they have, bro, which is terrible, bro.
Yeah, they have a bottom line.
When you look at, I've been adamant how bad the Chargers defense was the last recent year under Brandon Staley, bro. They even worse than that. They can't stop anything. So when you talk about, oh yeah, they got some easy wins, it's like these are not easy wins. They're going to be in a shootout every time. It's going to rely on Joe Burrow to play almost perfect football to be able to put them in the games to be able to
might have a Deshaun year.
So that's why I sat there and said I don't think they're making the playoffs, and I don't want them to make the playoffs because they need to fire Zach Taylor. Zach Taylor has always started off the season with the Bengals, not really that good. They're about to miss the playoffs twice back-to-back years. When you have Chase that's cooking, you got Burrow that's almost healthy throughout the totality of this year. He's been healthy this year, right? The offense has been producing, but the defense has been terrible. And Zach Taylor literally cost in that game against the Baltimore Ravens. You get your first and only turnover against the Baltimore Ravens, who's been torching that defense throughout the whole entire game. And you're going to sit there and call 3 running plays up the middle that's been stuffed and play it for the 56-yard field goal? It's terrible coaching. Terrible coaching and terrible play calling. Zach Taylor is trash. Fire him. That's the guy that should be fired over Robert Saleh. He should be fired. But no, they're not making the playoffs, man. Burrow was unbelievable. Was great, but they ain't making the playoffs.
He might have a Deshaun year. I ain't gonna lie.
Aaron?
So I said like 2 weeks ago when they were 0-3, their playoff chances were at a 2%. Now it's less than 1%. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. Yeah, they won't be one of the worst teams forever because that offense is so good. But dude, like Zach Taylor's horrible. This defense is horrible. Geno Stone is dog shit. That dude is so ass. But
yeah,
like they'll be in the mix. Like I don't think they're gonna be here forever, but I don't see them making it at this rate.
Nigel?
Well, no, I don't see them making the playoff. 1-4 is just you're cooked. I mean, they've already lost games that were supposed to be easy. Like the Patriots game was supposed to be easy. The Commanders game, at least at the beginning of the year, was supposed to be easy. That obviously has changed. But like with these quote unquote easy games that they have coming up, they can't lose any of them because they still haven't played. I mean, they haven't played They still have 5 division games left. There's no way they go like 4-1 or 5-0. And then even like some of these easy games they have. You mentioned the Giants, which I honestly don't really think is an easy game. It's in New York, and the Giants have played well. The Browns, like they could beat the Browns twice. I could see it,
Thursday,
especially if
right?
they're still starting Watson. The Browns?
The Giants play Sunday night, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Sunday night. Yeah. They play Sunday night.
They gotta change that game.
Hey, that might be a sneaky good game. That might have like
Man,
I took the over on everything, bro. I took the over.
Not definitely, but no, I think they're cooked. I don't think they make the playoffs. They need everything to go right, and with the way their defense is,
Somebody said they're not going to pay Trey Henderson. Oh my gosh! Yeah,
he requested a trade this offseason.
I think they should trade him. Honestly, get like as many picks as you can. Really,
he requested a trade.
Then you got to play. T. Higgins and Chase too as well.
We got to pick.
Also,
Jamar's about to get that.
You have to take something like.
Nah,
they're done.
Chase is going to get paid. Chase has played too well. Chase has played way too well. Oh, we need. Hey, I'm not.
He's had the best. Yeah,
Jamar Chase
by far.
Him, Nico, Justin Jefferson. Those have probably been.
You think he better than CeeDee?
Who?
Jamar.
Jamar. I would. Yeah. I would.
I'm not even trolling when I say this right now. Jamar Chase is the best wide receiver in the NFL, bro. I'm not even trolling when I say he's the best wide receiver in the NFL, and he's the best.
No,
I'm not trolling you.
Hey, why is that?
Because I think he changed it. Like he could do so much. Like him as an athlete to me is like
he's
undeniable, bro. And his yak is crazy. His contested catching is probably top 3, top 5 in the game. And his route running, for him not to be the greatest technical guy at the line, he gets open, bro. Like he gets open and down 3 field is a deep threat. He's probably top 3, top 5 deep threat in the league. Like
but you do know Jettis do that better than him, right?
No. It's not even that. So why isn't Tyreek Hill the best receiver in the league?
What?
What all you just said? Why isn't
Tyreek
Hill believe you? With everything what you just said,
I'm gonna lie to you.
really everything
in my brain right now, me saying that, I completely forgot he was in the NFL for a second. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yo, they're so bad and he don't get the ball. Like, yo, I forgot about Reek. Like,
he's been so bad. Like, there's nothing.
Like,
He's still wide receiver 1.
I really feel bad for him. I really feel bad for him. Nah, but I mean,
Jettis is.
You know what?
Hold on, but you act like Chase clears CD.
Nah, he do.
Clay don't cheer.
I mean,
he fake dude. He fake dude.
No, he don't. Matter of fact, I think I still have CD.
The only thing CD doing better than him.
I think CD's still better than him. I think CD is much more consistent than Jamar Chase.
In what aspect? Yo, y'all consistent shit. Please elaborate.
What is Jamar?
What I mean from a 2-year standpoint of playing at that high level, bro. Yeah, CeeDee Lamb.
Lamar's been playing at this level since he got into the NFL.
Playing at a high level since 2021.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, but you gotta understand. Chase did got injured this year. Last year, right? CD had probably the best.
When was CD ever top 5? Like what? Like when was he?
CD was top 5 last year.
CD never been top 5.
And CD can do almost. Are you talking about somebody that can do almost everything? CD can do almost everything on the field. He can play the slide, he can play the X.
And Jamar,
he has good yak. He's a really good technician off the line of scrimmage, off the press. He has good routes. He has good hands. He's a really good contested catcher. Like CD CD is better than Chase. I'm sorry.
You just named a lot of things that Jamar's just better at than CD Lamb. As a contested catcher, he's better.
Jamar,
he's better.
Jamar Chase does not have better hands than CD. He just doesn't.
He does.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Chase did his rookie
Jamar
year.
Chase's
Hold on. Chase is rookie. Chase's rookie year, I think his sophomore year, had drop issues coming into the league.
Bro,
literally had drop issues. CD was so much consistent than Jamar Chase. Huh?
Bro, so we're not gonna talk about how CD dropped like 5 balls in the playoffs, and you don't want to bring that up versus Green Bay?
We're not keep it pushing because we need to keep talking about these games. But before that, we're not about to just go away from this Lamar masterclass. That's just what we're not about to do.
Oh,
Lamar. So I'm gonna start off with you, JJ. I'm gonna start off with you because I know we didn't get to you. But I'm gonna just start off with you. Are we looking like this could be another season where Lamar can win his third MVP potentially?
Shoot.
Because I think because just to clarify, JJ, I think this is the fastest start he's gotten to 1,000 yards already in a season. You know,
I think it was 2021.
He just
damn the Bengals offense.
He just basically damn near had a historic performance. He went fucking crazy. I think they just went. They just won their last 3 after Mookie said they was gonna go 0-5. So
I said it could.
Yeah, they could. They won all 3.
Also crazy, but I mean, hey.
So I want to say this. I think Lamar's performance as well. He played very well, right? Honestly speaking, though, I think Burrow had a better performance because honestly, like when you look at the comp and you look at what you're watching, you know what I'm saying, versus what they're doing, Lamar was facing a much easier defense, right? Lamar, they still had to, of course, still play the game and stuff like that, which is why I believe Lamar still played in a phenomenal game. But I honestly believe, like looking down on it, looking not down on it, but looking at it, Lamar late all the other games that he's played, you saw him having his struggle games, you know what I'm saying, where it's not full on his passing attack and his rushing attack, you know what I'm saying? So like against the Cowboys, they were over here struggling this late in the second half. I didn't feel that sense of struggle fully against the Bengals, aside from the Bengals just having a very potent offense this game, you know what I'm saying? They couldn't handle Jamar, you know? So I feel like this Lamar, I would honestly like this Lamar performance, even though it still was amazing, against a better defense than the Bengals, but I'm not gonna sit here and overdo it with Lamar, especially with this game, because I honestly believe that the Bengals have struggled with so many other quarterbacks. Even like Jane Daniels was slicing them up. You know what I'm saying? So that's honestly speaking, that's why. Exactly. but that's why I feel like when it comes to Lamar, you need I need more of a sample to see this, because the ball last week I talked to you about the ball being able to be spread out upon the offense, with not only through the run game but through the pass. And the Bengals was the perfect opportunity to do this. Now Lamar can build up off of this and go to another team. Then shoot, I mean, I have no issues with this right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? But honestly speaking, I'm looking at this Bengals secondary, and the only person I like in there is Cam Taylor-Britt and what's it called? Why am I forgetting his name right now? He converted from safety to corner.
Oh, he's hurt. He's out for the year. He's out for the year, right?
Dax Hill's out for the year.
You said who?
Yeah.
Dax Hill.
Yeah, exactly.
And now he's
out for the year. Yeah.
Oh,
and those are the only guys I liked. So
Yeah.
And that's what I was about to get to next. And those are the only guys I like in that secondary. And so you just lost another one of your guys that was really good. And now you're only dealing with Cam Taylor-Britt and a bunch of you know what I'm saying? So
it's not even.
Hey,
Geno Stone. Yeah.
I mean, speaking of Geno Stone, I mean, just like, dude, how he's been so disappointing, man. Like, coming from a massive Geno Stone fan from last year, you know, he was a crazy ball hawk. Pretty sure top 3 in the league in INTs. He was top 10 in pass breakups for safety. He was great, and then he goes to Cincinnati and just has been the same. So that's unfortunate. But real quick, before I get to Lamar, I just want to show this real quick because, you know, we were talking about the Bengals and how bad their pass rush is. Cincinnati, this is Mason Graham. Don't know if you've ever heard of him. D tackle from Michigan. I'd consider drafting him because you really freaking need him right now. But no, back to Lamar, dude. He balled out, man. That was such a fun game to watch. I was in a car ride because I was out of town, so I was watching that game in the car, and I was just like freaking out in the car, and everyone was like, "Yo, Donnie, can you like shut up?" I'm like, "I'm sorry, but this game is crazy." Lamar deserves so much respect, even though, you know, you guys have mentioned this is legitimately one of the bottom 3 defenses in football, 100%. But either way, it's an NFL team, man. If you play like that, you're gonna get my respect no matter what. So shout out Lamar, man. I think it's very fair to you to say he could be in the top 5, maybe top 3 MVP combos. It's super early, you know. We're gonna be on week 6, so we don't even know what's going on. But think, you know, whatever his odds are right now. I mean, you know, placing down a $5 bet wouldn't be the worst idea, but. Nah, man, the Bengals are cooked with that defense, and the Ravens could 100% win that division, and to be honest, should win that division. So
they definitely should.
Yeah, I mean, because Cleveland's falling apart, the Bengals defense is falling apart. I'm still not high on the Steelers. Sorry, Karen. So
I don't care.
The biggest thing is if Lamar can build up upon this, bro, he could definitely still win that job.
Yeah, if he builds upon it, it's
I'll tell
gonna
you
be
this right
good.
now. I'm Mookie. It's gonna go back to the conversation that we had when you wasn't on, but probably I think this was before the season had started. Lamar keeps doing this. He went on the MVP. All that what we was talking about Lamar being top 10, it could happen. Just letting you know.
No, because I don't value MVPs in my top 10 ranking, so he would
Of
never.
course you don't. Joe King couldn't win one.
No, because I just don't value it. It's just not accurate to pick who you are as a player. So. Yeah, Lamar's. Let's be honest. I think we overrate when we doing it with Lamar. You know, he had a great game against the Bengals. I can't lie. Like I never seen him like when the wheels, you know, when the thing was just coming off and you know the defense was getting torched like it did. You know, he willed his team back in. You know, much respect. You know, he did have that fumble in the late end, but you know, didn't cost the team because the coach, you know, bailed him out. But you know, he had, you know, he was all right. You know, but let's be honest. He wasn't good in that Chiefs game. He wasn't good in that Raiders game. You know, he was great as a runner in that Cowboys game. And then he was great against the Bengals, against one of the bottom tier defenses in the league. So do I think he's an MVP? Fuck no. I think there's other quarterbacks that have been playing much better than
What
Lamar.
about the Bills?
He played pretty good.
He played really
He was
good.
okay against the Bills. I mean, but like I said there, like
Y'all niggas know who my MVP is.
you know, is Lamar playing the best right now? No. Joe Burrow's there. I love him what Jada Daniels is doing. Manny's guy. You know what I'm saying? You know, my hometown guy and Jada Daniels. And who else has been good? Sam Darnold's also been shocking the hell out of me. He's looking like a starting caliber quarterback who's been playing really good too as well. See, CJ Stroud, underrated year. So no, I think Lamar's, you know, he's shown what I always know. He's a really good improviser. He's a really good runner with the football. He's really great at making plays out of structure. It ain't changed. It just, you know, he just broadcast against a worse defense. So
Nigel?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking earlier about Lamar and Joe, like who had the better game. We were talking earlier about like Lamar, Joe, better game. I think it's a toss-up. I would probably lean Lamar just because I think Joe Burrow got way more help from his receivers in terms of Jamar Chase being dominant in this game. Lamar had to do more as an overall player than Joe Burrow had to do. Joe Burrow was getting the ball to his weapons, and his weapons was doing work. Joe Burrow played phenomenal, but like we know how to sit here and act like you can't compare what
dart
and led his receiver open down the field. Like he led him. It's not just him throwing it on. He led him.
I'm saying you're splitting hairs between great performances. I'm not saying Joe Burrow didn't play great. He was awesome. I'm saying Lamar, I think, had to do more, especially in the key moments of the game. Lamar had to do more for his team.
How is Lamar doing more when? Hold on. How is Lamar doing more when he had Derrick Henry running the football? And
the key moments of the game. This is what he said.
That was
Derrick
the
Henry,
last
get out the way.
We saw the touchdown to Likely. We saw the throw that he made down the seam to Kolar. Like he had to do all this stuff to win. Joe Burrow, he got to throw a ball to Jamar Chase at the line of scrimmage, and he take it all the way 70 yards.
Yeah, but if you talking about passing, bro, Burrow had to do way much more. He had to read that defense. He had to process defense. Lamar had Derrick Henry, who had an unstoppable force, who was giving you 5 yards a carry per game in that game.
Derrick Henry
was
not that great. Let's be real. I watched that game.
Derrick Henry was also great. They couldn't stop the run against Derrick Henry, bro. They couldn't.
That is not true.
Hold on. It is true. Did you watch the game?
Not true at all.
Yes,
Mookie. Before that 60-yard run that Derrick Henry had, what did he do? Nothing.
What are you talking about?
He had like 20 yards.
They were selling out to stop the. Thank you.
Oh my gosh!
What are we talking about? Lamar, I'm arguing Lamar had to do more, which is why he had the better game. Joe Burrow, if you're saying just passing, I would give it to Joe Burrow. But Lamar had to do everything.
Derrick Henry gave you 6 yards per carry in that game. That's not doing.
Brother, he had a 50-yard run. What are we talking about?
Take away that.
Like 20 yards before that.
What did he do exactly?
Before overtime, what did he do?
He had the big one. He was impactful. He's a threat as a runner. Is
outside.
Able to stack the box and can't play the coverages that they can.
Outside,
but that's not how I measure it.
I'm not explaining myself.
That's not how I measure it. You sit there you sit there saying that Lamar had to do more. He didn't have to do more because he also had to do more. And Derrick Henry. Lamar was also overthrowing receivers as well. His accuracy, overthrowing receivers.
I said it's a toss-up.
Even when his first read wasn't there, running down the field, Joe Burrow clearly had the better game. He clearly was torching his defense post snap. He was clearly reading just. He was, bro, 70 yards in the air, leaving his receiver down the field. I mean, come on, bro. Joe Burrow had an unstoppable game, and I'm not taking credit for Lamar. Lamar, he played good.
I'm not taking credit for Joe Burrow.
Okay, hold on, Mookie. If Burrow is a 10, what's Lamar?
Look at that. Read this comment.
Yes, and he had to be in order for them to win because their defense wasn't getting stopped either. We're talking about the Bengals.
2.9 yards per
bro. They got
they
got to Lamar's not like a great passer. They got destroyed by his arm.
You said what?
Yeah.
You said what?
They got destroyed by his arm.
No, they didn't. They didn't get destroyed by his arm. They got destroyed by.
Talking about.
They didn't get destroyed by his arm.
Bro.
Lamar Jackson don't destroy.
Mookie, what
the coverage is
Mookie, what destroyed the Bengals?
What destroyed the Bengals? Why did they lose?
What destroyed the Bengals was guys getting open. They couldn't cover whatsoever. So when he's throwing to a wide open Mark Andrews and he's throwing to one of the wide open tight ends that was open as well. That what destroyed him. What destroyed him was their coverage principle. Their coverage was just not good at all.
With all due respect, you a hater.
I'm not hating. I'm not hating. I'm not hating. Lamar legs out of structure destroyed him. That's what destroyed him.
Plus his passing. That's my whole point.
Quarterback retained. They were in Stop.
You be chatting, bro. He literally won with his arm. He threw for 4
y'all can't debunk the facts that
I got a question. For me to throw for 400 yards and 4 TDs, I won with my legs. I won with my legs.
Look.
Anyways, bro.
I know Mookie don't like Lamar.
No, hold on. I'm gonna sit here. Hold on. This don't make no sense. Just because I'm not glazing him like y'all want me to do, get on his knees and just,
Are we
Not
glazing?
glazing, dude. Recognizing
I'm
the
gonna
proof
sit
of
there and be a
performance.
hater. I sat there and say he had a good game.
He
I'm
did.
not
I
a
sat
Lamar
there and
fan.
say Lamar had a good game.
He did.
Just because I'm not sitting there
Mookie.
saying, "Oh my God, Lamar was in the pocket destroying." He was reading guys up. No, he
Mookie,
was
just
not.
because you're not in the pocket doesn't mean you didn't destroy them with your
Move
arm.
on. Move
That's
on.
not how it
He was
works.
destroying them with his arm.
Look,
He was.
look,
Bro,
we're
come
going
on,
look.
Johnny.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
We gonna move on.
That nigga
We
be
gonna move
trolling.
on.
No, I'm not. Hold on.
There's
Hold
Mookie.
on. Listen. People think I'm trolling. What I'm saying is that you cannot sit there and when what Joe Burrow did. That's just showing somebody
Lamar
with his
play elite,
arm.
yes or no? I'm asking a
That's
question.
huh?
Lamar play elite, yes or no? I'm asking a
Let me
question.
stop.
Yeah, Lamar played great. Yes,
No, did he play elite? Yes or no? Just say he played
yes,
elite.
he had a elite
Okay,
game.
Yeah, I
Yes.
know.
Right.
So look. We're gonna move on. JJ, I'm gonna go back to you. So Kermit the Frog, the Chiefs. Feel me? Undefeated. Matter of fact, pause. I'm tripping. I'm not even gonna talk about the Chiefs yet. We gotta talk about another team that might be on fraud alert. Them Niners was held scoreless in the second half. They lost to the Cardinals. So JJ, I'm gonna start with you. Are they fool's gold?
Nah.
Man, oh man. I don't even know what to say, bro. You started off with me, bro, but I'm not gonna lie, Trey. I'm about to toss this over again to the man whose team did it.
Donnie.
You got the floor right now, and I'll go right after you.
All right. You want me to go, Trent?
Yeah, go ahead, Donnie.
All right. So, dude, I'm just going to start off with this. Arizona's defense has been legitimately one of the worst in football this year. Just as simple as that. It has been. Jaden Daniels shredded him up. Jared Goff looked like an MVP. Josh Allen looked like the GOAT. I mean, like some Twitter account tweeted out before week 5, this Twitter account, I apologize, I can't remember your name. I apologize for that, but he went through all 22 and watched every single NFL game and ranked the 10 worst defensive performances that week. Arizona had 3 of them. Jeez. 3 of the bottom 10 games. Damn. And they played 4. So, and the only one that wasn't on that list was when Kyler turned into literal Jesus Christ and shredded the Rams, and the Rams just couldn't do anything. That was the only game that they weren't on that list. Brock Purdy did not look particularly good that game, and it's not like he was under pressured. Arizona wasn't really pressuring him. Like, they weren't. Like, Arizona doesn't have a pass rush this year, and their corners are, like, not that great. Purdy just didn't look that comfortable, and I'm not going to blame him for the interceptions. Both of those were tipped. I just think, did the Niners get unlucky? Kind of, because most of their turnovers came from pretty iffy. Like,
fumbled a rock.
And that's the thing.
They're also missing a kicker too.
I think the loss to Christian McCaffrey is killing them. As fun as Jordan Mason is, he's not Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey, you would imagine, is not fumbling that ball. And then also they got unlucky with some tips. Kyler played good enough, especially on the first drive in the fourth quarter. He balled out, had a good game. But overall, as a Cardinal fan who watched the game, the only reason, and I'm gonna not be biased, I wouldn't be that worried about the Niners, and that's mainly because, now let me rephrase. If you don't get CMC back, then I'm worried, because I just don't think the run game is as good without him. And the offensive line hasn't been that good this year. Aaron Banks has been okay. And obviously Trent Williams, is Trent Williams. And Dominic Poone's been kind of up and down. He had a good start and then kind of slowed down a little bit. But either way, I'm not too worried about the offense. I'm not worried about the defense at all. I thought their defense played fine against Arizona. And Arizona has one of the 10 best offenses in the league. So I'm not worried about that. But in terms of the Niners, we've seen them have slow starts in the past. I think they're going to be okay. But I am more worried about this Niner team than ones in the past that started off slow. So I guess take that as you will. But as the unbiased Cardinal fan, I'll say I'm not too worried. I still expect them to win this division. But if not, things are going to get interesting on who's going to win this division.
Okay. Debo.
Back to you, JJ.
1 catch, 11 yards, bro.
Who?
Yo, bro.
All right, bruh.
Debo Samuel. 1 catch, 11 yards, bro.
Debo didn't do much that game.
Hold on.
Yeah, you.
Ayuk was the carry job. He had like 140.
I know. I'm gonna get to Ayuk.
Bugging. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
we can stop Ayuk.
Purdy,
Ayuk was
244,
insane.
a touchdown and 2 picks. 2 picks
That's Brock Purdy worst game on
against a defense with 3 of the worst. With one of the worst, 3 of the worst.
Did they score? They didn't score any points in the second half.
No, they didn't score any points in the second half.
No, I'm getting to it. Just let me keep it going.
Go ahead.
Jordan Mason, you know what I'm saying? You know, hey, look, I'm gonna give you your credit, man. 14 carries on 89 rushing yards. That's pretty efficient, man. If I do say so myself. But man, oh man, Ayuk, you finally want to go off because they finally want to get you to rock, and y'all lose. No points in the second half. Oh man, yo, Trent was talking about them boys being the San Francisco Cowboys, and each week, each year,
Man,
keeps showing. It just keeps showing, bro.
Like
no, it does not. They're injured.
They look.
Oh,
The only tax I'm gonna give them. The only tax I'm gonna give them is the fact that they don't have CMC here.
I'm not giving them a tax.
I'm not giving them a tax because
you why I'm not doing that, JJ? Because
I am because they were the highest scoring offense in the league.
They have a running back right now. They have a running back right now who's top 5 in rushing. You still have Ayuk. You still have Debo. And you still got George Kittle.
And I told you already this.
But
and I told you this
Trent,
before.
Trent,
What's TMC offers to that team, regardless if this man is top 10 in rushing through 5 weeks, what CMC offers to this team is inexcusable, undeniable, and still evident right now when we watch this game.
Right.
So
I think receiving threat, bro.
Yeah, but
I'm
but,
just gonna be real. 30 points. You going from averaging 30 points as a team to not being able to reach that total in general. Disgusting work. So
they're just
says a lot.
They're just hurt. So I'm not gonna have a real assessment.
For the whole year.
I'm not gonna have a real assessment to the 49ers when they're relatively healthy. Like you gotta understand, CMC is the best offensive player on the team.
Okay,
what this guy does on the passing attack between the tackles and then also just a elite rusher. He's the best running back in the game.
So the 49ers getting all this pass.
Wait, who else is hurt though?
Nobody. The only big time player that was missing was I mean, like this is also can I bring this up real quick about the Niners because there's one more thing.
So the 49ers can get all these fucking excuses, but for Philly it's that Jalen Hurts, he's Osama, he's a bomb. This that. Like, are we serious?
Can I say?
I'm not gonna lie. This is definitely a Purdy game, anyways. But I want to know, other than CMC and Trent Williams, who's hurt?
Hold on.
He's Drake Greenlaw because he's still out.
Well, Javon Hargrave's after. Javon Hargrave's after.
He's out.
He just
also.
No, I know.
Also, something else I want to bring up. Real quick, just because I watched the game, Cardinal fan. Hufanga got hurt in the second half and didn't come back. And the one thing that worries me is when he got hurt, James Conner started running down their throats. Like in the first half, they shut down that rushing attack, and in the second half, Arizona just ran down their throats, and Kyler was completing easy passes. So that's something else I'm worried about with all these injuries.
Sign up, Chris. I ain't trying to hear that now because a lot of people think that Brock Purdy is clearly better than Jalen Hurts. I ain't trying to.
He is.
And I'm here to say, what did y'all? What was y'all thoughts about this performance, bro? Because like real talk, I need you to know. This is not okay.
I'm not hearing none of that shit because when
Donnie, you said this before.
Because when the Eagles lose and they don't have Smitty nor AJ Brown, niggas just talk crazy about Jalen Hurts. But for Brock Purdy, is he all these? I'm not trying to
because Jalen Hurts. The reason
it's not okay. Like, dude, Donnie said this was the worst pass rush in the league. Like by far.
Our pass rush is horrible. There's nobody. There's nobody on this team.
Like we said before the offseason, they were in contention for the worst defense in the league, and they allowed 0 points.
This pass rusher is Dennis Gardeck.
And I'm not even going to
fault this pass rusher.
For the last pick.
And our pass rush is Granderson, nigga.
Granderson is good.
All right.
Like let's not.
No, but what I'm saying is this, Trent. The reason why people give the 49ers the benefit of the doubt because we know that when they're healthy, they're the best team in the NFC, and it's not even fucking close.
So they're missing Trent Williams in CMC game.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's why people are giving them the benefit of the doubt because they're injured. They're injured. They're missing two of the best.
I'll give you the CMC tax, but I'm not gonna lie. You have Ayuk, Juwan Jennings, and Debo Samuel.
Yes, and you're giving hold on. And we're talking about we're talking about Trent Williams, who's one of the best tackles in football. So when you miss those key impactful guys, you're going to take a dip on the offensive production.
So are you factoring in the fact that their pass rush didn't affect what Brock Purdy was doing out there?
It did, but Brock Purdy, but hold on. But it did. But the thing about Brock Purdy and his best ability is to make plays out of structure. Not only to make when he has a clean pocket, he can lock a defense up, but his ability to make plays out of structure. Brock Purdy was doing his thing. It just the thing about it was just not enough drives to be converted because I don't think the 49ers was really good on third down this game. And they fumble the ball. Like when you fumble the ball, he has tip interception that goes across the receiver heads. I mean, you're going to lose football games like that, man. So at the end of the day, the reason why people get on the Eagles case because the Eagles had a Mickey Mouse run to the Super Bowl, and people started hyping up the Eagles like they're clearly the best team in the NFC, and Jalen Hurts is this elite level.
That's irrelevant to what people is talking about. That's irrelevant because even though CMC,
you saying why the Eagles? You saying that why the 49ers don't get the same blast as the Eagles?
That's going to be an excuse. Even though CMC is out and he's not, and Jordan Mason's not CMC, can we not all agree Jordan Mason's still not playing very good?
Jordan Mason is nowhere valuable as CMC.
Is he not still playing very well? Yes or no? It's a yes or no question.
He's playing good, but he's not valuable as CMC. CMC does what they do with the offense.
The point is, he's
I
good
see
enough.
everybody get jiggy behind that O-line, bro.
He's good enough right now.
So who is their pass catcher out the backfield? Who's doing that at the level of CMC?
You have Brandon Ayuk.
Brandon Ayuk was playing like shit these first couple of weeks. Brandon Ayuk was playing like shit. Debo Samuel was hurt. George Kittle was hurt. Brandon Ayuk playing like shit since he came into the season. He has had his best game of the season. Also, Debo Samuel's been out. They have been injured throughout majority of the season.
Okay, but Mookie, here's the thing. You had hold on, Trent. Let me go, Trent. Mookie, you had all those pieces, most of those pieces against Arizona. You had Debo, you had Kittle. Ayuk went for 140. You had Juwan Jennings. You had pieces on that team. Arizona is one of the bottom 3 defenses in the league. I know this. I watched this team. This defense cannot stop anything. And Brock Purdy struggled in this game. Brock Purdy struggled in this game. There's no excuse. You have weapons. You have the offensive line. Even if Trent Williams is out, Arizona's pass is still that bad.
Mookie, Jaden Daniels a master class on that same defense on a way worse team, and you trying to get fucking excuses to Brock Purdy because he have CMC.
Was Terry McLaurin and Holometer's excuse?
Did not Jordan Mason fumble the football that they were about to have a drop to be able to score?
Yes, he fumbled. Yes.
Okay. Where was Debo Samuels at against one of the bottom tier secondaries in the league? Where was Debo Samuels?
You don't need him.
Okay, and Brock Purdy was feeding the ball to Brandon Ayuk. He was throwing with anticipation. He was giving Brandon Ayuk the ball. Where was Debo Samuels at? When they were making up the drives, they had costly turnovers. They hit Debo Samuels that was ending up in interceptions as well. Listen, you got to understand, Trent. I am not going to sit there and bash the 49ers because they've been hurt. We all know Christian McCaffrey is their best offensive player.
You're not going to pick the 49ers after they lose to a bum-ass team with a bum-ass defense. With that type of team?
Trent, it's divisional game. Matchups make
No, Trent. You know what makes it worse?
Trent. It's a divisional game. So when it's a divisional game, the divisional games always play tough for any opponent because they know each other the best. So when you sit there and say that the Cardinals defense played solid, they got some takeaways this game.
That's what happened though.
Okay, that doesn't excuse them losing.
Bro, I'm not saying it's excusing for losing. All I'm just sitting there saying is that like when you think about it, we cannot sit there and assess this 49ers when there have been guys that have been in and out of that lineup offensively every single time, and Kyle Shanahan has to scheme up different things. And some of these players are really not good at Kyle Shanahan's scheme, and that's why we have to sit there and assess it like, bro, we need the guys healthy. When the 49ers is healthy, they make deep postseason runs every year.
This does not
Okay, are you going to give a pass to Jalen Hurts when AJ Brown and Devontae Smith have been out since week 1?
It would be different if CMC was out, Brandon Ayuk was out, and George Kittle, and it was just Debo. Only people are out are Trent Williams and CMC, and you still have Ayuk, Kittle, and Debo, and they all played. not trying to hear that, bro.
And
I'm not
dude,
hearing
like
it. Because when
I was
Jalen Hurts been losing,
And dude, this is a bottom 3 defense. This
Devontae
defense
Smith,
sucks.
he's getting all the credit in the world.
Donnie, the thing is, Kyler Murray didn't even play that great this game. Like he
Yeah,
played fine.
He played fine. He played
Like
it was,
no.
he played good at
The
best.
core of
He
the
was good at
Cardinals. The core of the Cardinals was their offense. If you're losing because their defense, that's a problem. That's a problem.
What the fuck? What type of excuses we giving the 49ers?
No, but my point is to sit there and say is this: the 49ers, they haven't been consistent, and when you got guys that in the lineup, how are you going to establish any consistency on a week-to-week basis?
I'm gonna be honest with you. If y'all want to tell me that every time they lose it's because they don't have CMC, then what we really saying about Brock Purdy?
No,
Is he a
Brock been
fraud?
playing good all season. Brock been playing good all season.
Brock been playing good.
Okay then. So if he's
Ain't nothing to say about Brock Purdy because we are what
Listen,
was the
Brock
change about this
Purdy
Purdy
had
in the middle of
Brock Purdy had a bad game, but it's like I don't get with y'all. Hold on. This is what I don't get with y'all. Y'all the first person to sit there and say Brock Purdy is a game manager. He ain't no top 10, top 15 quarterback. But then you expect so highly. But then you expect so highly of Brock Purdy. Which one is it? Is he a game manager? Is he not top 15? Or is you expecting so highly?
So here's the thing: when I talk about game managers, I question if you manage the game well. That's what we evaluate.
No, but I'm saying
you think Brock Purdy managed the game well in your opinion, bro?
I think he's a demon.
No, I think Brock Purdy is not. I think Brock Purdy is a top.
Did he
top
manage the game well? Yes or no? Because even elite quarterbacks can manage the game. So I'm asking you this again.
So is that means that every quarterback is a game manager to you?
No, all the elite ones can manage the game. All the elite ones can manage the game. That don't matter.
Okay, so you think Brock Purdy elite quarterback?
All you think he is. By what you were saying.
I'm asking you. Do you think Brock Purdy?
I don't think Brock Purdy's an elite quarterback. No, I do not.
So do you think he's a good game manager?
I do think Brock Purdy is a good game manager. But do you
so
think he
if you're saying that all the elite quarterbacks need to be good game managers, that makes Brock Purdy elite quarterback then?
No, I just said they're not synonymous at all.
Well, how is not synonymous when you sit there and category?
Because you could be a game manager but not elite, but you could be an elite quarterback and be an amazing game manager.
So who's a great game manager, not elite quarterback?
Who's a Baker
Kirk Cousins?
Huh?
Baker Mayfield, Kirk Cousins, Jared Goff.
So Baker Mayfield leading the lead. I think it was top of the lead in interceptions.
You don't think Baker Mayfield's an elite quarterback?
I don't think he's a good. I also don't think he's an elite game.
I don't think, but he's a great game manager.
I don't think he's a great game manager.
Okay, well then that's where we disagree. So I'm gonna go. You're getting away
from.
But
I think.
You're getting away from the question I asked, though. You're getting away from the question I asked. Do you think Brock Purdy managed the game very well?
Yes, he does. He does. Not in this game.
He managed that game very well.
No, he didn't. He didn't play that good. But like I said there and said,
I'm
not gonna. If you don't think Brock Purdy is elite quarterback, if you think Brock Purdy is mid, why you have so much high expectations for him?
Because
he didn't manage the game well.
See, so you see, this is where
you don't think so. I think he put him in position
because you trying to put this on us when you think Brock Purdy's a top 10 quarterback in this league.
Yeah.
So you should give him more criticism over that because he lost like that and he didn't play well.
Listen. I already said Brock Purdy didn't play good, but part of the reason why this offense hasn't been clicking, Brock Purdy's stats across the board have been elite. It's been elite for the last 2 seasons.
The 49ers offense hasn't been clicking.
No, because it's been inconsistent guys that have been out. George Kittle missed the game, I think last week or something.
Really?
You got Christian McCaffrey's been out.
Debo missed the game last week.
Brandon Ayuk has been playing dog shit.
I'm gonna ask the question again. The 49ers offense haven't been clicking?
No, not to that.
Brock been bugging. Brock been bugging.
I would agree with him on that too, because the fact that Ayuk hasn't been involved up until this week is literally insane.
Yo,
he's been involved. He ain't been playing well.
He has some.
It's not fully cohesive right now.
I've been telling niggas that.
Like Ayuk's leading the league in drops by a lot.
But yeah, man, Brock Purdy, he's literally the most underrated quarterback in the league.
He just bashed Lamar with less weapons more than Brock with Iron Man, Thor, and the Hulk.
What's the next game you got?
Who do the Niners play next?
What's the next?
I can find out.
Niners play
Like, I'm sorry, bro. Jordan Mason is enough for him.
They play the Seahawks.
Jordan, next game you got.
You struggle for Seattle's defense. Oh man!
Right now with their injuries, brother.
If you struggle, if you struggle for Seattle's defense, you just got perfect completion percentage by Goff and then got lit up by Daniel Jones.
Daniel
if you struggle
Jones.
versus them, oh man!
Did you say I'm clear?
We are.
How many running backs have been better than Jordan Mason this year?
A lot.
Jordan Mason. If we talking about right now, it's just
let's
just
name
right now. Just right now.
I would
top season right now.
Okay. Let's name it. Shaquan is better.
Derrick Henry.
Derek Cohen. Alvin Kamara's been better.
Let's
say. Hold on. Would y'all say? Bijan's been better?
No. Fuck
no.
Hell no.
Okay.
Brees ain't been better than him. Hell no.
Brees definitely hasn't.
If we're talking about just as a season, it's been Saquon, Derrick Henry, Jordan Mason.
I ain't gonna lie, BTJ.
So top three.
I don't know. Brian Robinson fake.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to hear the CMC shit because Jordan Mason's playing he's playing great.
So is Brian.
Hold on. What about Aaron Jones?
No. Hell no.
Brian
Robinson.
That's not a bad.
It's not bad, but I think
Still
now.
no.
What about Josh Jacobs?
Hell no.
Brian
What about Kyron Williams? What about Kyron Williams?
Yes.
Kyron Williams, bro.
Brian
Kyron
Robinson,
Williams
yes,
been
though.
snapping lately. What are
Only
you talking
two
about?
running backs that are playing better than Jordan Mason right now.
Saquon and Derrick Henry. That's
not true. That's not true.
Brian Robinson plays top auto.
I'm gonna tell you the top.
Ron Robinson's a dog.
The top 3 running backs in graded rushing this year is Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, and Alvin Kamara. They've been graded the top 3 rushers.
We're doing rushing grades now, like.
Yo, Mookie,
Because
stop.
Mookie, you can go to that website because Jordan Mason's 20 yards and he's averaging like
I bet you my nigga Justin Herbert's at the bottom of every single
He's not serious, bro.
We're doing rushing grades on PFF.
I'm just saying, like when you say that he has the best
season has been really good. Is the point?
I don't.
When you talk about this, this is gonna be the last game we talk about.
Okay.
Then we about to head up. So I'm gonna start with you, Donnie. You know the Chiefs beat the Saints last night. You know Rashee Rice is out. Like they ain't miss a beat for real. Juju went crazy. Xavier had a rush touchdown. Something. Travis had like almost 10 catches. So do you think, Donnie, the Chiefs can win the chip this time without a true number 1 wide receiver?
Well, I'm gonna keep it real. I didn't watch the game. I was at a party on a Monday night. Shout out, but ended up watching the game the next morning during class, and it was. It's
a weird game.
It's just weird because now Trav, you get like Juju and Trav. Like, are we going back to 2022? Are we really gonna trust Juju to be a number 1 guy? Because there's no way in hell the Raiders are trading the Devontae Adams. They're not that stupid. It's not happening. So what are they gonna? I don't know, man. It's strange. And the defense, I don't think now against the Saints, I thought they did a decent job, but overall, I think their outside corners kind of scare me more than last year. You know, last year they had what's his name? Snead. Yeah, they had Snead on the outside and McDuffie in the slot, and they were, I'd argue, 2 of the biggest reasons why they won that Super Bowl. But this year, Joshua Williams has been okay. You know, at their outside, it's been okay. Like Super Bowl, I don't know, man. Like I get they're 5-0. I totally get that, and I know you can't bet against Mahomes, and trust me, I'm not going to. I'm still going to pick them to win the Super Bowl, but I'm nervous, not only because I don't know if they just have a number 1 guy, and also just the fact that we're going to trust Juju after a weird time in New England. Travis Kelce is now going to turn it on. Are we going to trust him now? Like I know it's Travis Kelce, but dude, those first few weeks were pretty quiet. I'm just not too sure. It's weird, but I'm along for the ride. I'll say that. But do I trust Kansas City? I'll cautiously say yes.
Donnie,
what's up?
Mahomes, y'all think Mahomes the GOAT, right?
No.
Y'all think he MJ Mahomes, right?
No.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
He there's no excuse. Get it done. They put this high expectation on you.
I mean, he has.
I'm starting to feel away about this.
What he needed number 1 wide receiver.
We really need to talk about though, because I'm not trolling, bro.
Hold on, Juju Smith. Hold on, man. Juju Smith, Travis Kelce, and that offensive scheme that Andy Reid always scheme up game, guys, that should be enough. If the Mahomes is what y'all say he is, should be Super Bowl. I don't think
I'm
he needs
starting to feel this way, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
But like Mookie, here's the thing, because I feel like I can sense some doubt in your voice. I can just kind of sense that. And let me remind you, he did already do that with Juju, with Kelsey.
I know that.
Okay, I'm just making
so I think Mahomes is that great where he can do it again.
It's not that.
And then if you look at the defense has still been elite.
I'm getting
the
to
defense
the point
for the
where
Chiefs.
I think it's been good.
I'm getting to the point where I don't care if they got 15. If they got Andy Reid as their coach, nigga, so
yes,
like
that's
why I'm at with it. That's why I'm at with it. I don't care if they got 15. If they got Andy Reid.
No lip with this team.
I don't care. It's over. It's clip. It's clip. Like
yeah, he's gonna win it again.
Bro, Juju was balling out besides
Andy
the
Reid
drop.
Is a monster, bro. He's a monster.
Hey man, listen, if Juju decides to hop back into 2022 form, I'm
like when, bro. Nobody even thought of Juju. This man had 117 yards yesterday with 60. Like,
bro, he has more yards than he did with New England last year. Like,
bro,
I do want to speak about the Saints. Our season is officially over. Derek Carr is injured.
Jake Haener season, baby.
It's Jake Haener. Come on now.
Jake Haener is trash. Stop.
Spencer Rattler season. We here, baby.
Ian
Rico knows. Come on,
bro.
now.
Ian Book 2.0, man. Our defense didn't look good. And like I said there and said, bro, we don't have no pass rush.
2.0.
Cameron Jordan looks like he should be ready to retire. Like after this year, I don't want to see Cameron Jordan play football again. His pass rush and all that shit is like. Did y'all see that one play where he would just get
I know what you're talking
Cameron
about.
Jordan is done. We don't have no good pass rush whatsoever. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Clint Kubiak is overrated. Clint Kubiak is officially overrated. Why does he continue to run outside zone runs, knowing damn well Trevor Penny cannot block? He cannot block worth a dime, bro.
That's their whole scheme.
And that's what I'm saying. You're putting the scheme is you got to be able to change up things. You got to be able to judge.
No, I agree.
The Saints' offensive line is deteriorated. Like they can't run between the tackles. They can't create any lanes for Alvin Kamara to run between the gaps. And they're putting all this high load on Alvin Kamara, knowing damn well that the thing that we're trying to run is just not working whatsoever. He called a screenplay on a freaking 3rd and 12 or something like that, and the Chiefs players calling it. I was like, this terrible play calling. Then on top of that, that last play where we needed a touchdown to keep the game within distance, right? The Chiefs send a all-out blitz, right? No safeties, anything, all out blitz. You go throw it to number 84, bro, right? A no-name wide receiver instead of throwing it to Rashid Shaheed or Olave. Then the thing is too, Chris Olave is the best wide receiver on our team. Not even close. If you look at his grades and what he's been producing there, it looks really good. But they don't give Chris Olave the ball. He had one target at the start of the fourth quarter. The only time he started getting targeted is when they put Jake Haener. Derek Carr doesn't even target Chris Olave at all. He gets open every time around. Go watch Derek Carr. Go watch Chris Olave films. You're gonna say, bro, the ball should be going to him. And somebody said Trent McDuffie locked up Olave. That's a lie. Because
I don't know about that.
Because McDuffie was barely on Chris Olave. He was barely on Chris Olave. McDuffie was on Rashid Shaheed most of the time. So watch the freaking games. Brent and freaking Jay Gaming, y'all fanboys, casuals. But my point is sitting there and say they need to start feeding Chris Olave the ball. But when we miss a Derek Carr, is just we're done. And I think Derek Carr has been playing bad football these last couple of games. He lowers the ceiling of this Saints offense because just how terrible he is under pressure. And just him making premature reads and not be able to scan the field and just not reading the defense to me at a high level in this clip. And we're done. Our season is over. Same old fucking shit, bro. But
Trent, hold on, Trent. So you're telling me my agenda is still alive?
Wait. Can I go?
Oh, about the Saints? Look, he is no bullshit. Go ahead.
We're gonna draft you.
Well, the question was what? The Chiefs, can they go on a Super Bowl run? it's tough to like last year would have been the year, right? That they wouldn't have gone on the run, but they're having the hardest playoff schedule, like one of the hardest of all time, and they still got it done. So I mean, I don't see why not, especially in a kind of a wide open NFL. Like we talk about how the NFC is wide open, but I mean, outside of the Chiefs, the AFC is sort of wide open. Like there's obviously teams at the top, right? But they're it's still anybody's for the taking, I feel like. So I mean, if it's anybody's for the taking, I'm probably gonna lean in the Chiefs direction, especially when they have Mahomes and Kelsey. And Donnie, you were talking about Kelsey. I think I am just gonna trust Kelsey. I think I just am. Especially
it's not a bad choice. So I guess.
I think I just am because
at
people say he's old. Yeah, I mean, like he's old, whatever, but like he's still when you need him the most, he's probably still just gonna perform. So I mean,
he just
35, and he's the same age as Gronk. He's the same age as Gronk, and he's still doing it. Yeah, that's nuts. And he's still doing it. So I don't see why I would doubt them at this point. Especially with also Kareem Hunt. Also Kareem Hunt was playing very well. Like he wasn't bad.
What's up?
Did you say anything?
No. Hey, shout out my boy Juju Smith-Schuster. Steelers legend, man.
Patriots legend.
Even though he caused the interception, which gave us one of the greatest big man returns of all time. But
that was great.
I'm not gonna doubt Mahomes like I did last year. I said before the season last year, like this receiving core is not that good. And with Rashid Rice down, it's potential bottom 3 in the league.
It is bottom 3.
Like it's not good at all. But if they have number 15 back there, if this O-line stays healthy, if the run game is good, if Andy Reid is still not being a dumbass sometimes, but yeah, like they could still win it. They could still win it for sure.
JJ, you say anything?
About the Chiefs?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, no, it's about the Chiefs. I don't really got much else to say. I mean, we already know this is how the Chiefs always start. Or as of recently, this is how they've always been starting. They're just gonna have to show me otherwise because I've told y'all I'm not betting against 15 no more in Andy Reid. So y'all got it. We're just going to see come playoff time. Ask me for my opinion on them come playoff time.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
For sure.
Donnie, did you say anything? You already did?
I did.
Donnie went first. Yeah.
I bet. Chat. That's gonna do it. Feel me? Appreciate everybody that came out. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow for Gospel Show. That's gonna be drink show. Gonna be an elite show. Hey, all y'all Bama fans, eat. Y'all can eat one.
I don't know if Scott's gonna show up, but we'll try to get him on.
Niggas lost to Vandy, and y'all was on us about losing to USC, and y'all lost to Vandy.
Hey,
man. Dude.
Also, an announcement next week. Especially my college football fans, former Clemson quarterback Kelly Bryant really might be pulling up to the show for next week. So make sure y'all tap. Make sure y'all tap the college.
He was tough.
But look, make sure y'all tap in tomorrow. Of course, we get tapped in everything.
He was tough.
I kind of figure out the dates and stuff. What you was there before, JJ?
He went to Missouri.
Because he said, no, I'm looking at Manny.
Law came in there, took his strap.
Anyways. I finally figured out time. I'm probably gonna do film room. Probably do that shit Friday and probably around 2-3ish on Fridays. I'm gonna figure out what should we do. I'll probably get some topics from the guys. So that's gonna be back on the film room playback. You see y'all tap into the playback. And yeah, bro. We'll keep grinding, keep subbing. I totally forgot about the Cowboys game. Not gonna lie, Vulture. Shout out Dak and them. They bought. He clutched up. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Justin Fields sucks.
Hey man,
Ravens are currently favored against the Commanders. Just consider taking Commanders money line. That's all I'm going to say.
Shout out, Danny Dimes,
dude.
Are we trying to see who the real quarterback in Maryland is? We're gonna see who the real best quarterback in Maryland.
Look, though, we gonna catch y'all. We out. Peace.
See you.
JD5 MVP.